Meanwhile, for Edco, they have their starting five out there with the Puts twins, Connor and Corey, as Connor steals the inbounds pass, feeds it back to Ashline, scores the right-handed layup, and just like that, they're back up by 10. Wiskus steals the ball away on a pass inside, right side driving in his Puts, who misses the layup, but still gets his own rebound. That's Connor. Rouncliffe at the free throw line, 15-footer, nails it, stepped right into it, and here's a timeout by the Warriors. So the Vikings begin to pull away. They lead by 12 in the lane. Corey Puts, nice feed down low to Ashline, uses the left hand, scores it from the left side, and the Vikings doubling up the Warriors right now. McCreel on top, intercepted by Connor Puts. Puts drives in, scores the layup. So it's a runaway train, and here's another timeout by the Warriors. 62-23 Vikings on their way. We're down to 3 seconds to go now here, and dribbling out the clock will be Ike Jones, and the game comes to an end. So it is Edco staying right here in Edgewood. An outstanding second half to deliver a knockout punch. They led by 20 at the half. They win by 42. It is Edco victorious over Central by a final score of 72-30. The best tournament basketball is on KCTN FM 100. It's a Class 1A District semifinal tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Edco hosts Key High. The Hawks come in after winning the tiebreaker against Southwind on Monday. This is an experienced team that has found their groove. They look for a tourney surprise tonight. For the Vikings, the top seed in this district, they took care of business against Central on Monday. This senior dominant team figures to be focused as they look to get back to the district final. The winner moves on to Tuesday night. Key High and Edco. The Chalk Talk for our tourney game next.
At Top Gun Collision Center, we know that cars are complicated, but all they don't do is cook dinner and do your dishes. At Top Gun, we strive to keep up with all the complexities of new vehicles. We have all the scan tools and certified technicians to guarantee the repair is done right. Not only will it look like new and perform like new, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount programs. Whether it's a 30-point buck or just your neighbor's cat, you'll save money at Top Gun. If it's that 30-point buck, you may get your whole deductible paid. Call Top Gun for details and schedule your repairs today. 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
Hey sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency.
Veterans Memorial Hospital, we're right here at home.
This is Amy Robinson, Director of Rehab. I came here 24 years ago as a physical therapist to make a difference and help a lot of people. This is a family-friendly hospital, and we all support each other. Everyone cares about the patients they work with. I'm proud of the compassionate care that our staff offers. We are withstanding the challenges and moving forward together. We'll be here caring for you right here at home for another 70 years.
Find the perfect gift for birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries at Clayton Drug in Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner. Each store is unique in its own character and design, but all have gift items that would be the perfect gift. Clayton Drug is proud to carry many name brand lines such as Mud Pie, Young Living Oils, Greenleaf Candles, Melissa and Doug Educational Toys and Gifts, CJ Gibson, and many more. Check our Facebook page for shopping specials available at each location. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Take on what Mother Nature throws at you with a John Deere 1 Family or 3E Series tractor. With quick hitch capabilities, you can add rear or front snow blades, a snowblower, and a bundle of other attachments. Work better, faster, and more comfortably this year on a John Deere tractor. Come by your local dealer and see why nothing runs like a Deere. Visit Bodensteiner Implement at one of their 10 Northeast Iowa locations today or request a quote online at bodimp.com.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Waukon. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Waukon.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, Edgewood Building Center, Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. We begin the Chalk Talk for our tournament game tonight. We're joined by Key High Boys basketball coach Jeff Koda. Coach, your team now 12-11 coming into this ball game. Defeated South Wind 72-67. Tell me about that game.
Well, we knew it was going to be a good challenge playing South Wind. Split with them on the regular season, and we got off to a slow start. I think we were down 11-0 to start the game. So we had to battle back the entire game. I guess we tied it in the second quarter just to let them go on another run. Trailed 6 at the half, and then came out and played a good second half and held on for the win.
All right, so certainly a good tournament win for you guys. Let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
We'll have Dalton Deibert and Tyson Koda, Landon Reams, Jonah Reinke, and Damon Weber.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you then.
Some minutes off the bench usually come from Braden Mathis, Chance Kelch, Cam Lind, and Jordan Koda are usually the 3 or 4 guys that contribute from the bench.
All right, turning our attention now to Edgewood-Colesburg. What do you know about the Vikings?
Well, I don't know a lot. They've played a few teams from our conference. I know they beat the teams at the top of our conference. I know they're a good team. 19-3, I believe, is their record. It's going to be a challenge. They look like they're pretty long, athletic, quick, like to press, play a full court game, and we're going to have to take care of the basketball.
All right, you mentioned taking care of the basketball. What are some of the other keys in the ball game for your team?
Well, we need to hit our shots. Shot selection is going to be big. That if we get up and down with these guys, that we don't take too early a shot without having anybody underneath to rebound. Like I said, take care of the basketball is going to be big. The little bit I've seen of them on film is, they force a lot of turnovers and get easy baskets out of it.
All right, now let's talk about your team to this point of the season. Do you like the progress that your kids have made so far this year?
Yeah, our season got off to kind of a slow start where we missed some kids for a couple of games, battled through some off-the-court stuff, and lost a kid just before Christmas. Landon Reams was out for over half the season and is just kind of getting back into game shape here now. So I think we've been playing our best basketball here as we got into tournament time, and hopefully we can continue it tonight.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
All right, appreciate it. Thanks.
Key High basketball coach Jeff Coda and his Hawk team. Chalk Talk continues after this.
At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we provide more than energy. We also provide ideas to help keep you safe. Did you know light bulbs can reach 300 degrees Fahrenheit and are an often overlooked fire hazard? Overloaded outlets or faulty wires can also cause fires. Never run appliance or extension cords under rugs or furniture, as the cords can overheat and cause a fire. At Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, we care about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Al-McKee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping are proud supporters of all of our local high school sports teams. We want to wish everyone the best of luck on their season. We are here for all of your tax, payroll, and bookkeeping needs. Give us a call at 563-245-2154. Again, that number is 563-245-2154. Thank you from Kurt, Steve,
Carol, Josie,
at Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping, located in downtown Elkader.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Pam Vasky of Smith Insurance, Strawberry Point, and Heritage Mutual Insurance, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. We continue the Chalk Talk for our game. We're joined by Edco boys basketball coach Justin Olin. Coach, our team now 19-3, an impressive win against Central on Monday night to start the tournament, 72-30. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I mean, everybody's 0-0 at the start of tournament play, so even if maybe you have an advantage or going into the game, you just are excited to get there and get started and just get in the flow of the game. I thought maybe we started off a little sluggish, a little slow, kind of being a little bit too much, trying to be perfect instead of just playing the game. And then I felt once we kind of got moving, once we kind of got into what we wanted to do, our defense kind of took over. We made some adjustments, coming out of halftime. And then that just led to just creating offense for us and just settle this in. We ran our sets well, got the things that we wanted, and I thought second half of the game was just really, really solid, and the guys all played really well, played together. We were balanced like normal, and it was just great. It's always great to get that first postseason win out of the way and to get you started and get you ready to roll.
All right, let's go through starting lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, so starting tonight, my guard will be Corey and Connor Putz, Jack Wiskus, and then in my posts are going to be Mason Ashline and Weston Rowcliffe.
And again, a number of kids contribute off the bench for you.
Yeah, like I've always said, we have the luxury of 13 seniors, so it just depends on what we need on the night. So Kieran Hansel comes in, gives us big minutes. Avery Wessel, Landon Carter, and then there's other seniors that if we need speed or shooter or, defense, we got those to go to as well.
All right, turning our attention to Key High, what do you know about the Hawks?
They love to score. They want to get the game going up and down. They want to get quick scores, and they play kind of out in the passing lanes, trying to get tips and steals that lead to them getting good offense. They have a lot of kids that can shoot the ball from the perimeter, and they have a really nice player in Deibert who really, he does it all for them. Sets everybody else up, scores when they need him to. So, he's a tough matchup that we're going to have to make sure we know where he's at.
All right, keys in the ball game for your team. What do you have to do?
We definitely have to get the ball inside. I think we have the advantage on the interior. Make sure we work inside out and rebounding. We have to win the rebound war just so we can transition, get down the court, and not give them second opportunities when they're. I predict they're going to shoot quite a few longer shots, so we got to make sure we're disciplined and get the box outs and secure the rebounds. We can't give up offensive boards and second chances to them.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Hey, sounds good, Dan. Thank you.
Yes, Edco basketball coach Justin Olin on his Viking program. Chalk Talk continues after this. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? TNT Power Sports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at TNT Power Sports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
Even though we don't know what life has in store for our homes or cars, we can still prepare. Introducing the Damage Doesn't Have to Be Too Damaging policy from American Family Insurance. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today.
American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Welterlin Motors in Edgewood, Gateway Appliance in Manchester, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. Good evening once again, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barons along with Coach Aaron Hammond. We welcome you to Edgewood. And it's a Class 1A District semifinal tonight here on KCTN. And in our matchup, it is Edgewood, Colesburg, and Lansing Keyhigh. The Hawks come in 12-11, and they've scored points, actually in bunches their last few games. Defeated Southwind to advance 72-67. Edco comes in there 19-3 with their great defense, and they can score points too, as they were victorious over Central 72-30 in their first ball game on Monday night. Again, I'm joined by Coach Aaron Hammond. Here we go. The winner goes to the district final next Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's surprised that Keyhigh can score points. I mean, they like to get out, they like to score, and you know, that game with Southwind was exactly what they needed, be able to score from the outside and make it a high-scoring affair. I don't know if they're ready for the defense that Edco's going to bring. You talk to Coach Coda, and he goes, I haven't seen a lot of them. Well, you're going to see a lot of them tonight on the court because they're going to be all over your guys and trying to smother this offensive onslaught.
Yeah, they're going to have to handle the basketball tonight and handle that pressure defense. Keyhigh averages 62 points a ball game. So does Edco. But there's a little bit of difference as far as conference-wise in which they play. So let's talk about the Hawks. Dalton Deibert leads them offensively at 21 points a ball game, and then you've got balanced scoring after that. Tyson Coda at about 10 points a ball game, but it's a team that has a number of guys that can score, but Deibert leads the way.
Yeah, Deibert's definitely their main guy there, scoring 21 points, 5 boards. The other thing I was impressed with him is he's got 5 assists, so when he's not scoring, he's getting somebody else involved in the game. But I think they're similar to Edco in the fact that they have a number of guys who can score as needed or when they're left open. So you have to account for everybody on that team.
And the other thing is they've got a lot of experience with seniors here, so they've taken a step forward this year, getting into the second round of the tournament. So again, they come in with a record of 12-11. But it's a team that defensively has got to be better tonight than they've been. They've got to have their best game, I think, defensively tonight.
Yeah, I think that's where the key is for them is defending and taking care of the ball. Edco's going to force things out of their hands, try to force them to get uncomfortable. So they're going to have to handle that pressure and defend in the other end. And Edco has shown great patience. Their scoring's down a little bit from where it was earlier in the year, just because they've been more patient looking for that good shot instead of the first shot.
All right, so Edco, again, they are 19-3, and they are led by Mason Ashline at 13.5 points a ball game. But this team far more balanced than Keyhigh, because Ashline, again, at around 14, but Jack Wiskus in double figures. Corey Putz in double figures as well at over 10 points a ball game. And they're getting some good scoring in the lane area as well with Kieran Hansel at around 8 points a ball game. And it was actually Connor Putz that had a good game for them offensively on Monday night.
Yeah, we talk about, the diversity of what they can do. You talk about guys that have 7 points, 7 points, 6 points, 4 points. I mean, in any given night, one of them can go off for double figures, and that's what you want is those other guys filling a role as needed to get those points. But again, scoring is going to be important for them, but it all starts with their defense.
Absolutely. So this is Edco's advantage, is the fact that you are long, you are athletic, and there's not much drop-off as far as defensive-wise when your first group leaves the court.
But you talked about, the senior-laden Keyhawks. All we've got over there for Edco is seniors. I mean, they've got 13 seniors out there, and as you said, somebody comes off the bench, the intensity is just the same as the guy who just went down to get a break.
Yeah, so they're going to be long and still quick. May not be as quite the same offensively, but defensively they bring that type of effort, and that's what Coach Olin's teams have done here the last few years, has focused their attention offensively, or I should say defensively. All right, so the winner of this ball game goes to the district final and takes on the winner of Wapsie Valley and Turkey Valley. As that ball game going on tonight at Wapsie, we'll get you update on that ball game. Also in Class 2A tonight, it is MFL Marmac and North Fayette Valley playing in Monona. We'll have updates on that game as well in Class 2A. Let's talk about keys in this ball game, and let's start for Key High. We touched a little bit there on the turnovers. What else do they have to do?
Well, number one, they have to defend. That's going to be key. They're going to have to slow down the Asedco offense. They're going to have to take care of the basketball. For the Edgewood-Colesburg Vikings, they have to shoot well, and then they're going to have to defend and rebound. The combination of those two. They defend well, but sometimes they get out of control defending and they forget to go rebound.
Yeah,
Defend
I think rebounding is going to be a key in this ball game because Key High is, again, a guard-oriented team. So any type of second chance opportunities they get, they'll try to take the most of there. But rebounding is going to be key in this ball game tonight, especially with Edco and the length. But I think the Vikings really look down low exclusively early in this game.
I think so. They're going to try to establish both Ashline and Rowcliffe in there. Those two work so well together, passing in the interior. Avery Wessel, when he comes off the bench, same thing. So the posts work very, very good together. I look to get them involved right away, put Key High kind of back on their heels defensively.
All right, the Edco fans are decked out in the construction gear tonight at one of the ends of the baseline or on the other here in the stage area, as always, at Edgewood. Our public address announcer is Marissa Wright. And tonight's starting lineups for our game. Let's go courtside now there.
Good evening and welcome to Edgewood-Colesburg High School for this district semifinal between the Vikings of Edgewood-Colesburg and the Keyhawks of Key High. As a reminder, tobacco and alcohol products and pets are not allowed at state-sanctioned events. Please maintain respectful behavior towards players, fans, coaches, and officials throughout the contest. The concession stand is available tonight thanks to the Edco Viking Booster Club and parents of our very own athletes. Now, for the starting lineups. First, for Key High, a senior, number 2, Dalton Deibert. For the Vikings, a senior, number 20, Jack Wiskus. For Key High, a senior, number 3, Landon Leams. For the Vikings, a senior, number 22, Connor Putz. For Key High, a senior, number 4, Jonah Renke. For the Vikings, a senior, number 24, Corey Putz. For Key High, a senior, number 10, Damon Weber. For the Vikings, a senior, number 30, Mason Ashline. For Key High, a senior, number 24, Tyson Coda. And for the Vikings, a senior, number 42, Weston Rowcliffe. The Key High is coached by Jeff Coda and Jason Droppy. The Vikings are coached by Justin Olin, Michael Luchin, and Travis Green. If everyone could...
Thank you very much there, Marissa Wright with the starting lineups. When we return, opening action coming up from Edgewood with Edco and once again Key High.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Sold's Perk Central Coffee House and Cafe in Guttenberg is now open. Perk Central has an extensive coffee and tea menu, full-service cafe serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a full bar lineup too. Perk Central joins the Green Acre Country Market and Liquor Store at 7 Gerda Street in beautiful downtown Guttenberg. Perk Central and the Green Acre share the same entrance and hours. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You can eat, drink, and shop at Sode's.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Carr Auto Group, and by Furniture Showcase in Old Wine. So we are ready to go here. Actually, a few minutes early tonight, huh? Minute or two early, I guess.
A little bit.
I'm sorry, I looked at this clock here in the gymnasium, and it's actually about a few minutes slow. So I thought we're starting at 6:55, but it's close to 6:59. So we are ready to go here tonight as the crowd continues to work on in here. The Hawks wearing their away purple uniforms, Keyhigh there in white with the silver trim. Edco home white uniforms. They have, of course, the Edco there across the front, the black Edco with the yellow trim and the black shoulders. So it will be, I believe, Rowcliffe to jumping up here for once again Edco, as the Vikings looking to get back to a district final. They lost in the district final last year, hoping to get back there. To jumping up for Keyhigh will be Dalton Deibert, who at 6'2" there, again, is their best leaper. It's pretty much a guard-oriented lineup for Keyhigh, and Deibert wins the tip quickly, but it's actually going to Edco, so the Vikings win the tip to Connor Putz. On top, Corey, back right side to Connor. Connor drives in the lane, loses the basketball, and it goes into the hands of Reams for the Hawks. So a turnover, first trip down the court by the Vikings. Edco comes out here. They'll look to trap out of their 2-3 zone. Deibert stands by the V to set up the offense. Deibert goes left side. They work it to, that is Reinke, and the ball knocked out of bounds there on the left sideline as it was, I believe that time, as they worked it left side, it was knocked away there as they worked the ball along the perimeter. Coda lost it out of bounds.
Yeah, Coda lost it out of bounds, but he was pestered there by one of the Putzes and just lost the handle and came out of his hands.
Keyhigh also comes out with a 2-3 zone, and Reinke plays the middle of that. Connor Putz, left side in the corner. Whiskas open, left baseline for three. Got it from the left baseline. And the Vikings strike first on the dribble drive off the right side.
Yeah, nice penetration there and a kick out to a wide open Jack Whiskas.
And again, full court pressure, but in the offensive end, good job by the Hawk guards bringing it ahead, and they work it on top to Deibert. Deibert to the free throw line there to Weber. Weber looking down low, instead goes left side. Coda for three, no good. Offensive rebound off the left side there by Reinke. Misses the putback underneath. Too far underneath off the left side, and Edco clears the rebound. Connor Putz drives in, pulls it from the elbow. 15-footer, it is no good. Deibert gets the rebound off the right side. Back offensively is Keyhigh. Deibert loses the handle on the basketball and then goes back to get it, and Corey Putz knocks it away, then slides into the Edco bench on the near side and out of bounds. So good hustle, but the Hawks hang on to possession.
Yeah, great hustle defensively, but I thought that shot on the other end for the Vikings, just a little rush. They need to be a little more patient, get that open shot.
So 90 seconds in, Vikings lead 3-0. Left side, Keyhigh works it with Reams. Baseline, trying to work it into the lane area to Reinke, and it's kicked out of bounds there on the sideline by Connor Putz. So the Hawks will take it opposite side here in front of the Edco fans on the far side.
Yeah, Reams had nowhere to go there, so luckily it went off a Viking on the kick.
In bounce there to Weber. Weber loses the handle on it for just a second, but picks it up and now works it on top to Coda. Coda back left side, and again, that is Reams. Reams back on top to Coda. Coda goes left side to Reams, and the pass too high, too hot to handle. The left-hander Coda sailed the pass on him, and the Hawks turned it over against the 2-3 zone.
And you can see the speed of their passes picking up a little bit, realizing Edco's getting there in a hurry, so the pass has got to go a little quicker. That one just a little high and hot to handle.
Connor Putz left side to Corey. Corey back out on top to Connor Putz, left wing area. They go in the lane to Ashline, but good defense from behind. Tipping it away is Weber, and he tracks down the basketball in the corner. So the Hawks force a turnover there. Weber undersized, but quick there in the lane. Deibert in the offensive end, drives in, pulls up at the free throw line. 15-footer, nails it. Deibert with those neon orange shoes hits his first shot of the ball game for the Hawks.
Just a fluorescent pink. You better be pretty quick if you're going to wear shoes like that.
Left side, Webb, they work it in the lane to Connor Putz. That's actually Corey. 15-footer left side, no good. Connor gets the rebound. Back over to Whiskas. Left side, Connor Putz. Deep left side for three. Leaves it short. Wedged it short between the rim and backboard. Reams got the rebound, and I believe they're fouled from behind by the Vikings. A reach-in foul committed from behind by the Vikings. And that will be, I believe, on Corey Putz.
That was on Corey Putz. And I think something that the Vikings need to do here is they need to stay out of those silly fouls, away from the basket. When it's not going to help anything. They're just reaching and grabbing.
Rowcliffe checks out for Edco. Kiernan Hansel checks in for the Vikings. And it is Deibert again. Edco picks him up here, full court, but it's more of a 2-2-1 defense. They'll drop back into a 2-3. And Deibert beats the pressure. Stops at the elbow, loses the handle on the basketball, tracks it down, then loses it again. They finally pick it up. Weber, left side to Deibert. Deibert back out on top to Coda. Coda, top of the key, drives down into that defense. Has the ball stripped by Whiskas on the way up. Picked up by Hansel. Good defense there by the Vikings, and they turn him over again.
Yeah, nice hands there to get him on the way up before he got the shot off.
Corey Putz on top to Connor. 2-3 zone again for the Hawks. And they work it in the corner now to Whiskas. Near the left corner, back on top to Corey Putz. Right side, Connor has it on the right wing, baseline to Hansel. Hansel back out on top. Vikings patient. Ashline, his first touch really in the offensive end. Drives down middle of the lane. Pulls up inside the free throw line. No good. Kiernan Hansel, the offensive rebound. Banks it up and in. So they got inside the lane, and the big guys end up connecting for the basket.
Yeah, nice shot there by Mason. Ashline just came off a little long, but great rebound by Hansel.
And here is again Reinke in the offensive end. Pulls the dribble, goes to Weber. Left side, Coda. Drives baseline left side, wraps around, right-handed layup, leaves it short, no good. Couple of Hawks in there for the rebound, but it's taken away by Connor Putz. He gets it to Wiskus, and as Connor Putz drives in, there's a blocking call at center court. And it's on Deibert, who was trying to draw a charge as the Vikings had a transition opportunity, but a whistle stops that play.
Yeah, good effort there trying to get that charge as Connor Putz is getting rid of that ball up the court, but no doing there. Block on Deibert.
Halfway through the first quarter, Vikings lead 5-2. Connor Putz back out on top to Corey Putz now with it. Putz brings it left side. Nice pass to Ashline, but the shot blocked from behind and emphatically by Weber. And Ashline slides on his hind end on the court. So Weber giving up that size, read that well. Vikings maintain possession off the left side.
Read it well, timed it very well as well, and caught Ashline on the way up.
Inbounds, Connor Putz deep left corner for three. It's well short. Weber gets the rebound. He's got Coda ahead of the pack, but as they launch it ahead, it's intercepted by Corey Putz defensively. Just a little slow on that pass. Corey Putz takes an off-balance shot in the lane. It's no good, but Hansel read it well, catches the errant shot in the air, and banks it up and in. Vikings lead 7-2. Corey Putz bailed out there on the shot. Weber drives in, uses that right hand to the left side, banks it up and in. Weber strong with the drive. And the Hawks back within 7-4.
Yeah, nice finish there by Weber around the rim, just taking it to the defenders for Edco.
3.5 left in our first quarter. Connor Putz left side to Wiskus. Step behind the arc, left side for three. It is long off the right side. Ashline, the rebound off the right side along with Reinke. They say last touch by Ashline off the right side, and it goes back to Keyhigh.
Yeah, just kind of a off shot there a little bit. Looked like Wiskus just didn't have his feet totally under him and just a little off on the three.
Deibert bounces it ahead to Reinke at the center court circle. Back over on top to Weber. Weber with it back on top to Deibert. And you can bet the Vikings very sure of where Deibert is. Deibert has it now on the right side. Matched up by Corey Putz out of that zone, and Corey Putz is going to follow him right side as him and Connor switch on top. They throw it towards the basket. The ball actually goes off the side of the backboard. They were looking for Reinke on the weak side. They turn it over. Wiskus back in the offensive end on top to Connor Putz. Inside 3 minutes left in the quarter. Ashline gets it on the block, but again, Reinke was able to get around Ashline as he turned and knocked it away. Left the backside open, but because of that defense, knocks it away.
Well, and they really know where Ashline is. They've been keying on him inside the post, and he's going to actually get a break here as Weston Rawcliffe checks back in.
Also for Keyhigh, their first substitution is number 20, Braden Mathis, another senior. Inbounds, Rawcliffe.
No, that was Wiskus. He just elevated and shot that on the way up.
So Wiskus on the inbounds, they ran a set alley-oop play to him, and it's 9-4. And back in the offensive end, Keyhigh turns it over, but Reinke actually to grab possession of it, and Wiskus gets the rebound, then knocked out of bounds, and it's going to stay down here with Keyhigh. Tell me about that inbounds play. I was looking up the information on Keyhigh.
They ran a stack play, and normally they throw that right in the middle to Ashline, but they threw it to Wiskus, and Wiskus elevated, never came down. He just shot it on the way up. Nice net right there.
They'll take it off the right side of the basket. Keyhigh will. And it will be in front of us. Reinke in the corner there. Goes to Mathis. Left baseline for three. It's off the back of the rim. It is no good. Rawcliffe out-battles Reinke for the rebound off the left side for the Vikings. So Connor Putz back into the offensive end on top. Putz goes to baseline to Ashline. Right side, Corey Putz drives into the lane. Takes a little leaner. Nope, instead he throws it to Ashline, who wasn't expecting the pass. Probably should have taken that up. He tried to dump it to Ashline late in the air as he drove in facing the basket, and the Vikings turn it over.
Yeah, he just had the elevation there and had the open look. Just thought maybe Ashline was a little more open, a little closer behind the defense.
Connor Putz checks out. In for Edco is Landon Carter, a senior, a 5'9 senior, and 2:14 to go in our first quarter. Deibert back out on top. Now you see 2-2-1 pressure. Wiskus plays in the backside of that, and losing the basketball is Mathis at center court. Here's a fast break opportunity. They get it to Carter. Too far underneath the backboard and hit underneath, but Ashline follows through, lays it up and in, and the Vikings lead by 7. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter.
And that all started with their defense here in the front court for the Hawks.
And it is again Weber. Weber baseline to Reinke. Swings it right side to Mathis to Deibert. Deibert drives in the lane. Nice bounce feed to Reinke. His shot blocked by Ashline, but a foul on Ashline. Now, Ashline thought he got him clean, and to be honest with you, he got the ball clean. But anytime you see the swipe down, that's the foul call.
Yeah, that was on the look, not what happened. And And unfortunately, it's right in front of us. We had a clear look at that, and Mason Ashline had a lot of ball on that one.
So Deibert distributing that time, and Reinke to the free throw line for 2. It is good. As far as free throw shooting, both these teams similar number-wise. Edco at 64%, Keyhigh 65% free throw-wise. And Reinke has another free throw opportunity. Second free throw on its way, and it is off the right. It is no good, but Weber muscles his way in and gets the rebound. Tries to get out of there, loses the basketball. You've got 3 Vikings diving in along with Weber. It is a jump ball, but it stays down here with Keyhigh. Weber is 5 or 11 listed, and I think that's a gift.
That's a little stretch, but man, did he elevate on that rebound.
And the strength there to get that rebound. So inbounds, Weber takes it near the far left corner, back on top, and into the game is number 32 for Keyhigh, and that is once again for them, Chance Kelch. Meanwhile, left side, Deibert for 3, got it left side, and that's by the D on Edco.
Yeah, he's playing a game of Edco and hit it from the D.
Carter back out on top here now to Connor Putz. 11-8, Vikings in the lead here. Back out on top to Connor Putz, Coach Olin. As Connor Putz looks back here to set up the offense. Vikings tried to do a little trapping out of the top of that 2-3 zone, and Ashline traveled with the basketball. Ashline, I think, was maybe going to look to hand it off to Connor Putz, who wasn't expecting it, and a little miscommunication on the Vikings leads to a turnover.
Yeah, and Coach Olin's changing things up and just trying to figure out what they're going to do here for this last minute.
Wiskus in, Carter checks out with 1:10 to go in our first quarter. So Deibert in the backcourt, they clear out, he'll bring it into the offensive end. And you see them going back out on top here. More of a 1-3-1 look right now. Correction there, actually.
Like a 1-1-3.
Wiskus plays the top of the 2-3 zone. Left side they go to Kelch. Left wing for 3. Got it from the left side. So Kelch just checks in, nails the three-pointer, and we're tied at 11. Back offensively here is Connor Putz. 45 seconds left in the quarter, and Connor Putz backs it here on top. Putz brings it back over here to Rowcliffe. Vikings maybe content to work for 1. Right side, Putz looking in the lane, nothing to Rowcliffe. Left side to Wiskus, baseline to Ashline. Ashline looks in the lane, deflected by Kelch. Loose ball picked up by Wessel, who just came in. Avery Wessel from the right block, banks it long, no good. Then Ashline knocks the rebound out of bounds, and it goes back to Keyhigh. So the Hawks, despite being undersized, very athletic on the inside.
They're very athletic, and I think Avery Wessel got that rebound and didn't realize how open he was, but Corey Putz is going to check back in the game. They're going to get back to their traditional 3-guard set here.
Substitution, these are just for breathers, but number 23 coming in, and that is Cameron Lind, a sophomore, 6'4" sophomore checking in. Full court pressure by the Vikings. Inbounds, they get it to Coda. Coda with 20 seconds to go into the offensive end, brings it left side, looks to wrap it around there in the lane, and instead they go to Weber. Weber has it at the elbow, left side to Coda, back out on top to Deibert. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. Reams goes back out on top here, center court line with Deibert. 4 seconds to go. Deibert drives baseline, pump fakes, takes a fadeaway 15-footer, hit the side of the backboard on the baseline, and that's how the first quarter comes to an end. We're tied at 11 with Edco and Keyhigh. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
We know that potential is greatly enhanced through hard work and dedication. At Viafield Cooperatives, we promise to provide innovative products and dependable service to help you meet and exceed your potential. From agronomy to energy, grain to feed, Viafield is excited to provide growing opportunities for both producers and consumers at 18 locations throughout northern Iowa and southern Minnesota. Want to learn more about Viafield? Go to viafield.com. Viafield is a proud supporter of our local student athletes.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, Edgewood Building Center, Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. Edco with the basketball, tied at 11 as we start the second quarter. It'll be the Putz twins, Connor and Corey. Also out there as well as Connor Putz goes down to Ashline. The shot knocked away by Deibert. He was looking to reverse it out of the pass attempt was, and Keyhigh turns him over. So also out there is Ashline and Rowcliffe along with Wiskus and the Putz twins. Left side in the offensive end. They get the ball in the right lane there, and Lind just hounded as he tried to work his way back from the right block, and a reach-in foul committed there by the Vikings. So it's Reams, Coda, also out there as well, Deibert, and you have Lind, and taking it out of bounds in front of us, I believe, is going to be
Weber.
Inbounds, they go to Coda. Coda has it left side. He drives in, uses the left hand from the right side, up and in. Strong move by Coda. Hawks lead for the first time tonight.
Yeah, their first lead here, and Edco's just got to be patient here, work for a good shot, get back into this.
And offensively, it is Connor Puts, left side to Corey. Corey at the left wing area, back out on top to Connor Puts. So Kehigh's been active in their 2-3 zone. Vikings have struggled to attack it on the inside. Connor Puts has it right sideline, goes to the lane there, trying to throw a pass, and it actually at the side of the backboard. That's not a side of the rim, I should say. That's not a shot attempt. He was looking to enter it on the left side. So back in the offensive end is Weber. A diagonal pass across the lane. Weber flips it left side to Lind. Back out on top, and they work it here with Coda. Coda from the volleyball line for three. It's off the back of the rim, no good. Routcliffe got the rebound, fouled from behind there. The reach-in foul committed by Keyhigh.
Yeah, that first quarter, Edgewood Colesburg shot 1 for 4 behind the arc, 4 of 11 from the field, didn't get to the free throw line. Keyhigh was 4 for 10, 2 of 4 behind the arc. So great shooting for them in that first quarter.
Routcliffe checks out. Hansel in for Edco. We have our first score from Monona, 18-13. MFL Marmac leads North Fayette Valley. So the winner of that ball game, again, will likely face Monticello the next round.
And third time those two teams have played.
Left side, Connor Puts at the elbow. Swings it right side to Corey. He's open, right wing, fires up the three. Shot is long, but Ashline, the weak side rebound. Backs his way down, sees nothing, feeds it over to Wiskus for three. Rattled in and out, no good. Didn't get the hometown touch on that one. Rebound pulled down there by Lind for Keyhigh. Back offensively, Coda. Left wing, Coda drives baseline. Fakes the shot, goes by Hansel, the layup, it is up, it is in. Foul, count the basket. So now Keyhigh in a bit of a run. It's an 8-0 run, they lead by 4.
Well, and something that, I don't know if Edco has recognized it yet, but when Edco's down there deep in the lane, they're sending a flyer out here, and this time it was Coda, so he was already out here on the wing.
So Keyhigh wants a timeout. Edco takes the timeout. 15-11, Hawks in the lead here. Let's take this break.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
So again, Edco the lead, 15-11, and Coda has scored their last 4 points, and he's done it on drives. One from the right and one from the left. And a chance for a three-point play here for Keyhigh. Free throw on its way there, and that free throw is short, but rolls around and stays down, and Keyhigh leads by 5. Connor Puts left side to Corey. Corey in the offensive end. The Vikings here, you expect them to look down low, but right now struggling in the half court offensively. Back out on top, and they'll work it left side down to Corey Puts. Back over on top here, and Connor is going to back it up towards the center court line. Trying to go to the free throw line now with Corey Puts. He drives in, loses the handle on the basketball, but the reason why is because he was bodied there by Reinke.
Well, and the Vikings are trying to decide what to do. They've got 3 guys out, 2 in, and it's not working, so they're going to switch to a high post here.
By the way, Wapsie Valley leads Turkey Valley 14-10 at the end of 1. On the inbounds, they try to go to Ashline, and that's deflected out of bounds as it was taken off the left side there by Connor Puts. So left side, Connor Puts goes into the lane. That's Corey. He's open, pump fake, drives in, uses the shot there from the left side, missed it, but Hansel gets the rebound. Feeds it back to Corey Puts. They've had some opportunities. Wiskus drives baseline, leans in, one-handed runner, no good, but fouled on the drive in. Wiskus to the free throw line for 2. Corey Puts is getting into the lane, just got to finish.
Yeah, he's got to finish, but nice drive there by Wiskus. He was just kind of draped on by Reams as he went to the hoop. You could see him holding him down, so he just kind of shot that flat-footed, but he'll get rewarded with a couple of free throws.
And the free throw being eyed here now by Wiskus. Free throw on its way there. It is no good. He'll get another opportunity. So it is, once again, Keyhigh leading by 5 with 5:46 to go in our first half. Vikings have been stuck on 11 for a bit here. Second free throw on its way, and it is good, and they're back within 4 at 16-12, and on the inbounds, Weber deflected away. So now Edco going full court here, and I think going full court now finally enforced, picking up the out-of-bounds passer.
I think so. They're gonna guard the ball. They're gonna trap off of this. They're gonna try to get steals and buckets.
And here's one. Ashline steals it away, but missing the shot is Kiernan Hansel as it goes off the back of the rim. Here's Coda. Left side open on the wing for 3. No good. But the rebound by Corey Puts off the right side for the Vikings. So the Vikings got a steal but did not answer. And here in the offensive end, They tried to bounce it in the lane to Kieran Hansel, but a Hawk got a piece of it, even though the pass just got tipped. A kicking call there on the Hawks.
Oh, that's what I heard a whistle, and they just kind of kept playing, but everybody else was stopped, and they calling a kick on that pass.
Kieran Hansel had a wide open layup, so just nicked. Connor puts in the lane to Ashline, and again, there's Reinke. They've tried to run that reverse ball after the inbounds feed, and Reinke has read it well so far all night long.
Well, and the Hawks are quick to jump, so Edco's going to have to give pump fakes, get him in the air, get some contact, maybe win this at the free throw line here in the second quarter.
Left side, Connor puts a little further along the baseline now, and they go inbounds to Hansel, on top to Wiskus, and Wiskus brings it back over on top here now to Connor puts, and that's Connor swinging it right side to Corey. Thought about the three, but Deibert comes out to challenge it, and Corey Putz brings it back out on top. So Putz to Connor. Connor just off the left side, swings it baseline to Wiskus. Wiskus on the left wing area, looks in the lane for Ashline, fakes the pass though, and brings it back out on top. So Edco's been patient in the half court. Haven't had a field goal this quarter. Right side, Connor Putz. The Keyhigh tried to draw a charge. It wasn't the case, as it was Kodak flying backwards. Now Wiskus drives in. A little one-handed runner. Leaves it short. No good. Rebound pulled down by Keyhigh, and a foul by Edco on the miss. So Wiskus on the drive, but it was an off-balance drive right side.
Yeah, it was. It was a little off-balance. Still got a good shot off, but then the frustration foul. That's all that was Wiskus. He missed the shot, frustrated with himself, kind of comes over the back, and he knew it as soon as he made contact.
Ashline checks out, and coming into the ball game will be Rowcliffe. 16-12 is our score here in the second quarter. Keyhigh in the lead. Edco with Hansel again defending the inbounds, and they go inbounds, and it's knocked away by Deibert there to the pass to Deibert, and here's Connor Putz, the right-handed layup, no good as he took a shot actually from the right side, no good off the back of the rim, but fouled. So Hansel has caused a disruption on a couple of plays, and now the Vikings get free throws.
And I don't think Hansel again realized, and it's hard for us to tell from where we're at. He might have been under the hoop, but I think he could have taken that up strong and scored easily.
Free throw by Connor Putz. It's off the back of the rim. Vikings struggling shooting right now, and Connor Putz will try to bring it back within three. So defensively, they're going to have to clamp down. Second free throw on its way there. It is good. So Connor Putz makes one of two, and it is now 16-13. Reeves beats the pressure, goes left side, intercepted by Corey Putz, who in midair was able to reach over top of Coda. Here's Connor back offensively. Looks in the lane, but it's knocked away by Reinke, and he knocks it out of bounds in the far corner. So they try to go to Hansel. Reinke again, a good read, and the Vikings will take it near the corner.
Well, and the Keyhawks must have gotten the same scouting report we did of Edco trying to get that in the lane.
Wiskus, right side on the baseline area. Tough pass to Hansel. Too low to handle. It goes off the legs of Hansel, picked up by Deibert. Deibert's been quiet for a bit. He loses the basketball. Reinke drives in. Shot no good, but fouled on the shot attempt. Connor Putz was trying to draw the charge. He was probably too far underneath the basket. And the foul committed there by the Vikings. And it will be Reinke to the free throw line for two.
I think Jonah Reinke was already, the foul had already occurred from Rowcliffe, and even though Connor Putz did a nice job of taking that charge, the foul had already occurred, so he's going to get a couple of free throws here.
And it will be Rowcliffe checking out as Ashline comes back in. So Keyhigh not at all afraid to challenge on the inside. And Reinke with two has the flag socks that he's wearing. See that? Free throw is good.
I saw little stars and stripes on his socks tonight.
So he's a patriotic Hawk. Makes the first free throw there. They lead 17-13. So Ashline back in. Rowcliffe checks out. And the second free throw being eyed here now by, once again, Reinke. Jonah Reinke averages about 7 a ball game. Second free throw, it is good. Well, the Hawks are hitting their free throws too, by the way.
Yeah, they're shooting very well.
So they lead by 4 at 17-13. And Wiskus hands it inbounds to, once again, Connor Putz. So Connor Putz working the top against the 2-3 zone. Right side to Hansel. Hansel right side to Wiskus on the right wing. Halfway through the second quarter, Vikings still without a field goal here in this quarter. Back out on top is Connor Putz. Putz trying to back it up a little bit. Goes left side to Hansel. Hansel to Connor Putz. Free throw line area. There's Corey at the left elbow. Right back to Connor. Connor wants to drive. Kicks it in the corner to Hansel. Left wing now to Corey Putz. Right back into the lane. Takes a tough contested left-handed shot. No good. Left it short. Reinke got the rebound, then loses it there as Ashline knocked it away. And as he slides on the court, they say Ashline last touched it. So the Hawks Good defense down low as that shot was contested on the drive in.
It was. That was a tough shot for Corey Putz, and nice job by the Hawks here defending the Vikings in the lane tonight.
Weber in the backcourt, bounces it ahead and through the legs of Coda, but he picks it up at center court. Now double teamed, and a timeout taken by Edco to maintain possession. By Keyhigh, I should say. So Coach Coda takes a timeout. 3:32 to go in the half. Hawks lead by 5. Let's take this break.
In these trying times, you don't want to waste a moment. It is time to take advantage of Freedom Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services. You can access your accounts from your computer or your smartphone and even pay bills without stepping a foot out of your home. You can even make deposits just by snapping a picture with your smartphone. This mobile deposit feature is available on approval. The fast, easy way to bank. Call today for more information. Freedom Bank, Elkader, Monona, Postville, Waukegan, Decorah, member FDIC.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Ridge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Pam Vasky of Smith Insurance, Strawberry Point, and Heritage Mutual Insurance, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. 3:32 to go. First half, heads up. Timeout taken by Coach Coda as his son was in a lot of trouble in the offensive end as he was trapped in that corner. But the Hawks take a timeout to maintain possession. Coda drives in the lane, pulls up inside the elbow. 12-footer, pushes it long. It is no good. Hansel gets the rebound off the right side. Correction, Ashline does for the Vikings. Connor Putz goes left side to Wiskus. Almost knocked away by Deibert, but they save it back over left side. And it's Corey Putz driving baseline and a blocking call on Weber as he drove left sideline. You see the Vikings now as Wessel comes into the ball game. They're certainly trying to move the ball quicker offensively this second quarter.
And I think that's what they're trying to do. Move the ball quick and attack when they have those lanes. Try to get to the rim.
Corey Putz, middle of the lane, catches it, takes a step to the right side, banks it up and in. Good decision there. Instead of taking that straight up, went to the right side. Their first field goal of the second quarter. Back within 3, and now Weber has the ball kicked by Connor Putz. So it goes again to the Vikings, and they'll take it out at center court. 3:04 to go, first half. We thought maybe we'd see a game in the 60s and 70s, but it's become a half-court ball game.
Yeah, another defensive battle here for both of these teams.
And they work it inbounds once again now to Coda. Double team, loses the basketball. You see a couple of guys sliding for it. It's finally picked up by Deibert as the Putz twins were on the floor along with Weber. They go right side. Reams try to go in the lane to Reinke, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ashline defensively. So both teams, without a doubt, digging in defensively here.
Yeah, both teams are really getting at it, digging deep, laying it all out there on the floor, diving, getting after every loose ball.
Keyhigh takes it off the right side of the basket. Wapsie Valley leads Turkey Valley now 31-17 at the half. Landon Carter checks in. Corey Putz checks out. Deibert to the right block with Coda. Coda muscles his way into the lane, stops, goes back out on top to Reams. Good decision there because he had Wessel and Ashline. The length there trying to challenge them. Weber at the free throw line. They leave him wide open. Thought about the shot and then actually kind of took the shot and tried to almost pass it to himself. And he touched the basketball after releasing it, and that's a travel violation.
Yeah, he couldn't decide what that was, and when he let go of it and grabbed it again, that's when it became a travel.
So 2.5 to go in our first half. See if the Vikings can get something going offensively, a little more rhythm in this final stretch of the second quarter, trailing 18-15.
Well, we've seen them score in a hurry in a short amount of time, so that's something they need here, a little run before half.
Connor Putz on top to Wiskus. Left side to Landon Carter. Trying to set a back side screen for Wiskus, but the Hawks fight through it. Left side to Carter, back over to Connor Putz. Putz on top, Coda digging in, knocks it away. Coda dives for it as it goes into the backcourt, but Connor Putz able to maintain possession. Left side to Carter, Ashline. Back out on top to Carter. Carter swings it right side to Wiskus, right wing open for 3. Got it! Wiskus hits a three-pointer, his second of the half. We're tied at 18.
Yeah, and Keyhigh sent a runner again on that shot. As soon as Wiskus went up for that, Coda took off.
And back offensively, Coda tries to go in the lane. Knocked away by Wessel. Picked up there by Connor Putz. The Vikings turn it over. And turn them over, I should say. Right side, back out on top. Wiskus, a step behind the arc. Right side for 3. Heat check. Hit the front of the rim. It is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Reams for Keyhigh. And about a step behind the arc. And Wiskus, a 40% three-point shooter, so that's all right. Reams in the offensive end. Keyhigh tries to answer. Deibert to the free throw line now with Weber. Left side to Reams. Reams on the left wing. Back over on top to Deibert. And you see anytime they need to reset, the ball goes back out on top to Deibert. Deibert crossover dribble at the free throw line. Brings it right side. Pump fakes. Leans in. Tries to wrap it around to Reinke. And Carter ties him up on the weak side defense. So a lot of attention paid to Deibert, but good weak side defense by Carter. Stays down here with the Hawks.
And that's just great rotation by the Vikings there. You know, they had to step up for the guy at the top of the key, then step to the guy in the corner, and that's that third guy stepping back down into the lane.
Wessel giving the Vikings some hustle minutes, checks out, as does Wiskus. And back into the ball game for them is Kieran Hansel. And also coming back in as well is Connor Putz. They'll take it out the left side of the basket there with Weber. Weber inbounds to Reams in the deep left corner. Reams drives baseline, wraparound pass, throws it to no one. He had nobody up top, and it's intercepted by Connor Putz. Putz back to Carter, right back to Connor Putz, and the layup off the front of the rim. A great opportunity, and here's the Hawks back the other end. Reams drives in, lays it up and in. Challenged by Hansel, but too late. And it's a 2-point lead once again here now for Keyhigh.
That was a golden opportunity. He had a layup and just put it too strong. Crawled over the top of the rim.
And the Vikings have struggled finishing in this first half. 40 seconds in our first half. Connor Putz goes left side to Corey. Corey back out on top to Connor. 30 seconds left in the half. It's 20-18, Keyhigh in the lead. Connor Putz back right side and tries to kind of lean in, trying to draw the charge, was coded, didn't work. Slides backwards, they go in the corner, Landon Carter, deep left corner for three, it's off the back of the rim, shot is no good. Keyhigh gets the rebound and there's nobody back for Edco. Here's Cody, an uncontested layup. So the Vikings not getting back, and they continue to send that runner.
Yeah, little flyer is Coda every time.
And right side, Connor Putz, 6 seconds to go in the half. Corey has it left side, behind the back dribble, in the corner to Hansel, deep left corner, blocked by Weber, and that's how the first half comes to an end. The Hawks not intimidated at all. They have gotten things done defensively, and it is Keyhigh leading Edco at the half, 22-18 here in Edgewood. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
In these trying times, you don't want to waste a moment. It is time to take advantage of Freedom Bank's convenient online and mobile banking services. You can access your accounts from your computer or your smartphone and even pay bills without stepping a foot out of your home. You can even make deposits just by snapping a picture with your smartphone. This mobile deposit feature is available on approval. The fast, easy way to bank. Call today for more information. Freedom Bank, Elkader, Monona, Postville, Wauconda, Decorah, member FDIC.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Top Gun Collision Center knows hunting season is over, but the deer still have a lot of tags to fill. If you've been tagged by anything, pull into the stoplight at Top Gun. That's it. Bob and his technicians have over 35 years experience and will handle everything. We write the estimate, take photos, and follow the factory engineered repaired procedures to fix your vehicle quickly and, most important, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. While you're there, ask Bob about his community and veteran discount program. Call Bob at 563-964-9899. That's 563-964-9899.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Welterland Motors in Edgewood, Gateway Appliance in Manchester, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. So at the half, it is again 22-18, Keyhigh leading here by 4. We were tied at 11, and then the Vikings here in the second quarter win a drought without a field goal. That has allowed Keyhigh to establish the lead. And I think you give a tip of the hat to what Keyhigh has done defensively in this ballgame.
Exactly. You know, we talked about having, you know, they like to shoot. They don't defend as well. They've really done a nice job. But first half stats, they're led by Tyson Cota with 7 points, 5 points for Dalton Deibert, 2 points for Damon Weber, 3 points for Jonah Reinke, 2 points for Landon Reams, 3 points for Chance Kolsch, 22 points. They shot 47% in that first half. They still had 12 turnovers, but 2 of 6 outside the arc. 4 of 5 from the free throw line. They're shooting tremendously well to go with their great defense.
Yep, that 50% shooting there and getting to the free throw line and finishing, rebounding well in this ball game here. But playing defense, I think, has been the big thing, and they are contesting everything. The effort on the defensive end by Keyhigh. For Edco, you got to the half, you have struggled shooting, you're down by 4, but again, defensively, you're doing what you need to do here, holding Keyhigh to 22.
Yeah, defensively, they're doing exactly what they do night in and night out, but offensively, they're led by Jack Wiskus with 9, 4 points for Kieran Hansel, 2 points for their leading scorer, Mason Ashline, 2 points for Corey Putz, 1 point for Connor Putz. They shot 27% in that first half, 2 of 10 behind the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. So just not getting those free throw opportunities, but not finishing around the rim. And that's something I think Southwind struggled with when they played Keyhigh, is not finishing things around the rim.
Yeah, and as Edco has gotten in there a number of times, again, Keyhigh has had some bodies running around at him. I mean, that's been the big thing. Hands have been up when they drive in, and Edco has missed some opportunities to finish on some of those drives. So we'll take a break. When we return, we'll set the stage for what's up tomorrow night with the girls' tournament. Another update, MFL Marmac leads North Fayette Valley at the half, 37-31. We'll continue to update you on that ball game. And again, Wapsie Valley leading Turkey Valley at the half, 31-17. Our halftime show continues from Edgewood after this.
At Veterans Memorial Hospital Birthing Center, we offer personalized, family-centered care in a safe environment, aiming for the ultimate goal of a healthy newborn and mother. We offer a variety of services throughout a woman's pregnancy, from 4D ultrasound to whirlpool deliveries. Our birthing center proudly achieved an incredibly low, unplanned C-section rate of less than 5%. Our delivering providers and staff will strive to follow your laboring and birthing wishes to the best of our ability. We look forward to being with you every step of the way throughout life's journey.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. Your health affects every aspect of your life, and here at Clayton Drug, we are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We deliver a range of services with options to meet your individual needs. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing, to your home or mail delivery, online prescription refill, and a prescription loyalty program. We also have personal and home health care items available. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Take on what Mother Nature throws at you with a John Deere 1 Family or 3E Series tractor. With quick hitch capabilities, you can add rear or front snow blades, a snowblower, and a bundle of other attachments. Work better, faster, and more comfortably this year on a John Deere tractor. Come by your local dealer and see why nothing runs like a Deere. Visit Bodensteiner Implement at one of their 10 Northeast Iowa locations today or request a quote online at bodimp.com.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Blooms Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Subdrains in Strawberry Point. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Carr Auto Group, and by Furniture Showcase in Oldwine. So at the half, it's 22-18. Keyhigh leads MFL Marmac. Or I should say Keyhigh leads Edco. I'm ahead of myself tonight because tomorrow night, tomorrow night here on KCTN, we'll bring you the MFL Marmac matchup at Denver. That's a Class 2A regional semifinal. Chalk Talk begins at 6:30. Game time is at 7 o'clock. We'll have updates on the Central ball game at East Buchanan as well on Friday nights. And that is a Class 1A regional semifinal there. North Fayette Valley, a great battle last night in the 3A regional semifinal. They lost to Clear Lake, so that leaves us Saturday night off this week. But a couple of big matchups tomorrow night for the girls.
Yeah, I think so. Both of those are interesting games. You've got Central and East Buchanan. The guard play in that game is going to be tremendous, but the winner is going to take on, more than likely, Northland. They have to take on Prince of Peace. But then the game that we'll be covering tomorrow night, MFL Marmac, goes into number 2 in the state, Denver Cyclones. Their 2 losses this year, against number 1 Dyke New Hartford.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a tall order for them, but hopefully the Bulldogs are up for it after that victory the other night against a very good Sumner Fredericksburg team.
And they did it defensively. Going to need that same type of effort tomorrow night there. Going to need a better night offensively. Got to play their best game of the year, which I think they did against Sumner Fred, but maybe up that just a little bit more tomorrow night there against Denver to give themselves an opportunity in that regional semifinal. And, of course, the winners of tomorrow night's ball game advance to next week's Wednesday's the regional finals, which will be set, of course, after things are all done on Friday night. So it's 22-18 here at the half. When we return, we'll talk about the second half, and we will, again, get you up to date on some of the other games that are going on across the area as well. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you're in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Brrr, the cold weather is here, and with it comes wind, snow, and ice that can damage overhead power lines. Remember to stay away from all downed lines. They may still be energized. Call to report broken poles, downed wires, or any other damage. By working together, we can keep everyone safe. That's the power of human connections. Almaquee Clayton Electric Cooperative, your Touchstone Energy Cooperative.
So it's 22-18. Once again, our score, Keyhigh leads at the half. Again, MFL Marmac leads North Fayette Valley in Class 2A, 37-31. And it is Wapsie Valley leading Turkey Valley at the half, 31-17. All right, let's talk about the second half here. For the Vikings, it starts offensively. I mean, you're shooting, again, below 30% in this first half here. You've got to finish. You've got to make some shots.
Yeah, you got to finish around the rim. I think they need to take it to them. You know, they're going to get that outside shot if they can open things up inside. But I think it's got to start with the guards attacking, finishing around the rim, the post, getting those rebounds, putting them in. But then I think for them, they're going to have to figure out what to do with that runner. We talked about Keyhigh sending the Coda kid down here all alone, and nobody's picked him up about 3 times. They're going to have to do something with him.
Yeah, they've had 2 easy layups there because of that, just sliding a guy down, and you lead by 4. For Keyhigh, defensively, you've done what you've needed to do in this first half of this ball game, and I think they feel like offensively they got to continue what they're doing offensively, getting to the lines, hitting a high percentage of their shots.
Yeah, hitting a high percentage, getting to the free throw line. I think rebounding. They have to continue to crash the boards, which they did an excellent job of in that first half. They just need to keep crashing those boards, getting those offensive rebounds, and keeping Edco on their heels.
You know, a lot of talk this season because Keyhigh offensively been willing to score with everybody, and well, sometimes they don't defend you up. You know, they want to almost get down the court and go. But tonight they have bought in defensively in this ball game.
Any of the naysayers that have been talking about the defense of the Keyhigh Hawks, they have changed their minds tonight because they really locked down in that first half.
So for the Hawks, it is Deibert, Coda, Reams, Weber, and Reinke out there. For the Vikings, they have the basketball. It'll be the Putz twins, Connor and Corey. Wiskus out there along with Ashline and Rowcliffe. Starting 5 out there for both the teams. Vikings trail by 4 to start the second half. Wiskus on top to Connor Putz. Putz right side to Corey. Back out on top here. You expect the Vikings to continue to work down low. Wiskus off a pick, covered. Back left side now here. Connor Putz has it on the wing. And the Vikings there look right side. Connor Putz reverses it. Free throw line now to Ashline. Covered at the high post. Wiskus open right side. Fires up the 3. Leaves it short. Ashline the offensive rebound. And then the putback in midair. Catches it. Fires it back in. And the Vikings strike first.
And there's one of those offensive rebounds. Easy putback. Something Vikings need to do a little more of.
And back within 2. Deibert brings it across the timeline. This is one thing that's nice about having guards, being able to handle the basketball. Weber on top to Coda. Coda, top of the key, reverses it right side now, and that is Reams thinking about a 3. Back out on top to Deibert. Deibert drives in the lane, uses the right hand, flips it up. It is no good. A little bit out of control, and Wiskus got the rebound. Vikings back offensively. Left side, Connor Putz to Corey. Corey cut off on the baseline, back to Connor, on top to Wiskus. Wiskus at the top of the key, goes left side to Connor Putz. Putz left wing area, back to Corey in the corner. And the Vikings still looking down low. Corey Putz right side to Wiskus. Wiskus drives baseline, wrap around to the right side, muscles it up and in. Strong move by Wiskus, and the Vikings have tied it up.
Yeah, a couple of early baskets. and a one and done on the defensive end is just what Edco needed to get themselves going here.
And again, token pressure there by Edco as Deibert in the offensive end. Trying to leave his man was Corey Putz to try to double team Deibert, but he's able to get it out of there as he realized he was coming. Deibert, left side, 25-footer, well short. Rebound pulled up by Reinke underneath. Reinke saves the offensive rebound. Back out on top to Reams. Reams with it right side, takes a tough jumper from the elbow. 15-footer, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Connor Putz in the corner. I'd say that maybe was one of the poorest trips Keyhigh has had offensively tonight, although Deibert, that you don't mind. Ashline on the right block, on the feed from Connor Putz. High post, low post, right side. A 6-0 run by the Vikings to start the second half, and a timeout by the Hawks. 5:57 left in the third, 24-22. Edco in the lead. Let's take this break.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Edco Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by The Market, a division of Kendrick Inc., Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Leonard Muller Funeral Home and Crematory in Manchester, Edgewood, and Strawberry Point, Edgewood Building Center, Ethan Kane Construction. If it don't drain, call Ethan Kane. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, St. Olaf Egg Sales and Service, Grow Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, and Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg. 5:57 left in the third quarter. It is 24-22. So the Vikings here getting the ball into the lane. They lead 24-22. Full court pressure. Wiskus plays the front of that, but Weber, they push it into the offensive end. Checking in for Keyhigh is Kelch. Reinke gets it on the left block, has it knocked away, but he picks it up, and down on the floor there is Ashline and Wiskus. It is a jump ball as they converge down low, but it stays down here with Keyhigh.
Yeah, they did a nice job of converging on that because if Reinke turns the right way, he got a layup on that. Nice job on the Edco defense.
So they'll take it left side. Weber takes it out of bounds. So Kelch has checked in there. That's number 20. Actually, Braden Mathis. Inbounds, they try to go middle of the lane to, again, Coda, but it's intercepted by Corey Putz. Back to Connor. And Connor in the offensive end, right side to Rowcliffe. He muscles by Coda, banks it up and in. So, again, it's now an 8-0 run. 26-22, Vikings in the lead.
Nice strong move there by Weston Rowcliffe, adjusting in the air.
And Weber back in the offensive end, and a hooking call on Rowcliffe as he tried to draw the charge. So the Vikings here have scored 8 points, and it's all been in the lane.
It's been in the lane, and that's been key, because if they can keep pounding that lane, it's going to open up those outside shots, and it's going to give some more lanes to drive.
Hansel, after picking up that foul, checks out. Actually, Hansel checks in. Checking out is Rowcliffe. Inbounds, Deibert with 3 Vikings around him. Has it stolen away by Wiskus on the inbounds just inside the left block. So the Vikings turn it over again, or turn them over, I should say, and now the Vikings turn it over. As Corey Putz loses the basketball, picked up by Deibert, crossover dribble, uses the right hand, but he misses it. Left it short off the right side. Deibert does not finish. Vikings back underneath. Hansel wide open right side, banks it up and in. It's a 10-0 run. And you get the feeling that another timeout might be coming for Keyhigh.
Yeah, they might if they can't get an offensive possession here.
Weber has it knocked away, and then now we've got a timeout taken by Keyhigh before the ball was knocked away. So 3 minutes and 4 seconds into the third quarter. Edco, a 10-0 run. They lead by 6. Let's take this break.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
28-22 is the score. Edco in the lead, and this is the Vikings at their best right now.
Yeah, they're fueled by their defense. They're getting the ball in the lane, finishing around the rim, something we didn't see them do in that first half around the rim.
Inbounds, substitution. Kelch is now in, along with Mathis for Keyhigh. Deibert has it right side. That's Kelch, open right side, fires up the 3, got it again. Hit one in the first half. Kelch comes off the bench again and hits a 3-pointer. They're back within 3. And now man-to-man by Keyhigh. Connor Putz at the elbow, left side to Ashline, 15-foot set shot, got it from the left baseline. I don't think the Vikings mind at all that Kehigh's now man-to-man.
No, I think they're going to love this. They're going to be able to attack this and run a lot of screens off of it.
Deibert goes off a screen into the offensive end to Weber. Weber in the corner. Mathis fakes the three. Back out on top. Right side to Deibert. Deibert at the right elbow, swings it left side to Mathis. Mathis drives in, takes the shot, blocked by Wiskus. Wiskus play in the middle of the 2-3 zone with the block, and the Vikings back into the offensive end. Wiskus drives left side and hammered by a couple of Vikings as the ball almost ends up in Coach Hammond's lap. But it's a foul by Kihei as Wiskus forced things. He'll go to the free throw line for two.
Well, and Wiskus saw that it was kind of plugged up, but he knew he had a guy on his hip, so he just continued that drive, and he was nowhere near the basket, but got the shot off. It got blocked, but he got a lot of body on him. He's going to get a couple of free throws here.
And at the free throw line is Wiskus for two. So Wiskus leading them offensively. Free throw, it's off the back of the rim. It is no good, off to the right. Wiskus is a 40% shooter from the field. Is an outstanding shooter, yet only 54% from the free throw line.
Yeah, free throws not as solid and not as confident, I guess, at the free throw.
Second free throw good, 1 of 2, and the Vikings lead by 6. So this is their biggest lead since very early in the ball game, halfway through the third quarter. Kelch left wide open, baseline for 3. The shot, no good, bounced twice off the right side of the rim. Rebound picked up there by Corey Putz. So back into the offensive end, the Vikings. And it is left corner now to Ashline. He drives baseline, wraps around, takes a tough contested shot. No good, but fouled on the drive in. So everything starting on the inside for the Vikings. More aggressive attacking the basket. Ashline to the free throw line for 2.
Well, and what set that up for Ashline is he just hit that shot from about 10, 12 feet out. So now he gives a ball fake, takes that baseline, and gets inside the defense and got him up in the air with the pump fake. Gets a couple of free throws.
Free throw by Ashline, circles around. It is no good. Another update. Wapsie Valley leads Turkey Valley at the end of 3, 45-27. Meanwhile, Reinke checks out. Also checking out is Mathis for Kihei. Back into the ball game for them is going to be Coda, and also in there is Lind, their 6'4 sophomore. Second free throw, it is good. Rattled around and stayed down for Ashline, and the Vikings lead by 7. Weber across the timeline. Back over to Deibert, center court circle. Edco stays in the 2-3 zone, and you got the Putz twins trying to create some havoc on top. Left side to Coda. Coda in the lane to Weber. Weber swings it right side to Kelch. Kelch tracks it down near the sideline, and he'll try to bring it back out on top here now to Coda. And here's Weber at the high post. Weber, left side to, again, Coda. Left wing, fires up the 3. High arcing 3. It's short. Rebound off the back of the rim, goes to the right side, and picked up there by Connor Putz. Vikings back offensively. Back over on top here now to Corey.
And the Keyhawks have had to settle for outside shots so far in the second half.
And here at the free throw line is Corey Putz, loses the basketball, picked up by Lind. And never was sure on the pass and the turnover by the Vikings. Here's Weber back across the offensive end. Drives right side, back over to Deibert. Deibert fakes the 3, drives down middle of the lane, pump fake, leans in, one-handed runner, no good. Deibert gets his rebound off the right, saves it back to Kelch. And back over left side to Coda. Coda back to Weber. Weber left open, top of the key, fires up a 3, got it from the top of the key. And the Hawks back within 4, 2.5 to go here in the third.
Hey, both these teams really need to value the basketball in every possession.
And Connor Putz has it back out on top to Corey. Left side to Wiskus, fakes the 3, drives baseline, one-handed runner, hit the side of the backboard, no good. Lind the rebound, there's that guard, cherry picking. Coda drives in, but he traveled, and the layup is going to be waved off. Coda caught it there, and you could see just trying to set himself from the drive.
Trying to get his feet set so he could do it left-handed and just didn't get him right.
And now it is Enco that wants a timeout. 2:23 left in the third. Vikings lead by 4. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Justin Burnau from Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. I would like to thank all of our customers and local athletes for their business and support. Just like you, we like to have a winning edge over the competition. Stop in today to see how Burnau Chevrolet in Monona makes you the winner. Visit us on our website, birdnow.com, and remember, you got to get to our place, Burnau Chevrolet in Monona. You'll love the way we treat you.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
So it's 32-28. Edco in the lead with possession as they use their second timeout after the turnover there, but Coda leaked down the court, but missed the layup that time. They'd scored a couple of times in the first half on that. Connor puts back in the offensive end now, brings it right side now to Corey. Corey, by the Vikings emblem there in the court, the Vikings where it's written in block, has it right side. Back left side to Wiskus. And in the corner now to Ashline on the left side. That's Connor puts on the wing. 15-foot jump shot. Leaves it one. Ashline, another offensive rebound in midair. Backs it up and in. Twice he's done that this quarter. 34-28. Vikings lead by 6. Weber back across the timeline. Knocked away from behind by Connor Puts. Actually, Corey, as Connor was fronting Weber. And the ball goes out of bounds in the far left corner.
Well, and the Puts twins are going to create a little mayhem here. They're cheating it and trying to sneak around the backside and get tip balls and get after it with these guards.
Reinke checks in for Key High. Back out for them is Lind. Weber takes it inbounds here. Deibert has it left side. Back over to Kelch. Kelch to Coda. Coda with it. Top of the key to Welch. Deibert in the lane to Reinke. Back over in the corner. That's Deibert. Deep left corner. Fires up the three. Got it! 34-31. Deibert with another three-pointer. 90 seconds left in the third. Back in the offensive end now. Here is Connor Puts back over to Corey. And Corey Puts dribbles it back towards center court circle. Connor has it left side. Vikings get into their offense. Key High back to the zone, by the way. 2-3 zone. Right side back to Wiskus. Wiskus brings it left side to Corey Puts. He's left wide open. Fires up the three. It's off the back of the rim. Deibert tips out the rebound to Coda. As Coda started to leak down the court, Deibert tipped it out to him, and the Hawks get the rebound.
Yeah, nice ball movement last time down by the Hawks. Let's see if they can do the same thing here.
Weber, the pass from Deibert, the ball has actually gone by Weber, and picking it up there is Wiskus, and Wiskus took a shot there, and the ball was knocked away, but finally picked up by the Vikings. So Wiskus may have had the wind knocked out of him there as he took a little shot after picking up that basketball.
Yeah, I think it was to the hand. He's grabbing his left hand there, so they're going to take a look at that here on the sideline. And they're going to want him back in as quick as they can.
Yeah, and they're just bringing him, taking a look-see there, and substitution, so he'll check out. Kieran Hansel, Landon Carter actually checks in. So Hansel checked in during the break. 49 seconds left in the third. Edco scored 18 points in the opening half, 16 so far in this quarter. In the lane, Corey Puts, spins, kicks it left side. Landon Carter for three, got it! Landon Carter, deep left corner, and the Vikings go back up by 6.
To come off the bench and hit an ice-cold shot like that, that was a huge basket by Landon Carter.
Deibert, crossover dribble, left side to Weber. Weber back out on top. We're going for the steal was Carter, came up empty. Deibert drives in, muscles his way up from the left side, somehow with his body distorted towards the left, banks it up and in. Deibert, you expect him to be more aggressive as the game continues to approach the later stages. Back out on top, 10 seconds to go as the Vikings looking for the final shot of this quarter. Hansel to Connor Puts. Connor Puts with it, and he'll go right side to Carter. 3 seconds to go, and Carter double dribble with the basketball. Yeah, he never caught it cleanly. 1.5 seconds to go, and they will have to go the length of the court right now. And it will be Weber in the backcourt. So I don't know if they'll try to launch it ahead. They send Reams on a deep fly pattern. Weber throws it down the length of the court, but it's intercepted by Ashline, who actually loses it out of bounds as the third quarter comes to an end. We go to the fourth. Edco now in the lead, 37-33. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
While out and about this winter season, don't find yourself sliding on the road. At Edgewood Auto and Tire, our trained technicians work on all autos, trucks, semis, and heavy duties. We offer premier alignment service and DOT inspections and carry all major lines and tires. Call or ask about our current tire rebates. If you're in a bind and need a tow, give Edgewood Auto and Tire a call at 563-928-7333. Available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We also have snow blowers to handle all that winter snow.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Edge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Hill Country Convenience Store, Every's Auto and Tire in Colesburg, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Pam Vasky of Smith Insurance, Strawberry Point, and Heritage Mutual Insurance, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, Myers Auto Service in Monona, and by the Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. So it's 37-33. Edco puts up 19 points in that quarter. So they outscore Key High 19-11 in the third quarter. They now lead by 4. after shooting very poorly in the first half, a much better third quarter.
Oh, yeah, much better quarter for the Vikings. They were 8 of 12, 1 of 3 behind the arc, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Keyhawks have cooled off a little bit, 4 of 12. They didn't shoot a free throw in the third.
So it's the Vikings basketball to start the fourth quarter. Wiskus now with a bandage around his left thumb and wrist. And also out there is Connor Putz, Corey Putz, Ashline, as well as Carter. So that's Landon Carter. Right side, one of the Carter triplets. And back out on top here now is one of the Putz twins. Left side, that's Corey. Left open for a moment, doesn't take the shot. They want to go back inside. They really want to look to continue to go inside. Back out on top now here with Connor Putz. Brings it right side. Coda out there, Deibert, Reams, also out there, Reinke and Weber for the Hawks. And off a pick, Wiskus. Covered in the lane now to Connor Putz. Takes that shot, blocked by Reinke, but Reinke got him on the arm right in front of us. Connor Putz to the free throw line for 2. And again, this is what's nice about Edco. You've got guards that are good in the lane.
Yeah, they ran a nice set play there, a back screen the screener kind of thing for Connor Putz, and he came open in the middle of the lane, wide open and elevated, just got a piece of the arm when he went up.
Free throw by Connor Putz, it is good. Vikings lead by 5. The biggest lead for Edco has been 6. The biggest lead for Keyhigh, actually, 4, I believe. Yeah. And second free throw on its way, it's off the back of the rim, it is no good. Rebound pulled down there by Deibert. So Deibert in the backcourt. So 1 of 2, 5-point lead, back left side to Coda. Coda drives baseline, wraps around to the left side, uses the right hand there up and in. Actually, the left hand from the right side. 38-35, a reverse layup.
Nice reverse layup, that was pretty.
And Connor Putz has it on top. 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter. Hawks, this is what they wanted, a chance in the fourth. Ashline to the baseline, right side, nice feed from Corey to Connor. Left it short on the side of the rim, then rolls in off the right side. 40-35, Vikings back up by 5. Deibert back over to Weber. Weber just inside center court as the Hawks spread out that offense a little bit. And they work it back right side. And it is again Reams. Reams to Deibert. Deibert left side to Coda. Coda drives into the lane, goes to the right side, and foul bodied on the way up by Ashline as really Coda got into the lane and really had nowhere to go there, bailed up by contact.
Yeah, the only thing he had option-wise was to try to throw that up and hope for some contact, and he got the contact that he wanted.
So Coda to the free throw line. This is 2. It appears to me that Keyhigh is going to try to spread out Edco here a little bit and get those guys going to the basket. The speed of Coda and maybe Deibert as the free throw there is good, or at least I would think Deibert.
Yeah, you would think they want to try to pull this zone a little farther out, open up some of those lanes, try to get to the basket, use their speed to their advantage, try to chip away at this little lead that Edco has built.
Landon Carter checks out, Kieran Hansel in. Coda makes the first free throw, makes the second free throw as well. So it's 40-37 here, a 3-point lead for Edco. Connor Putz back right side to Corey. Corey center court circle and brings it right side in the lane to Ashline. Catches it in midair, put it up and in, middle of the basket, middle of the lane. Nice feed there.
He doesn't come down anymore. He just catches it and shoots while he's in the air.
That's his third basket the second half there in mid-flight. Weber back over on top here now to Deibert. 5-point lead for the Vikings. Deibert to Weber. Weber trying to drive left side, feeds it over to Couch. That's actually Coda left side for 3. Got it. Coda left wide open on the left wing, and the Hawks back within 2. 6 minutes left in the fourth.
He's got all 7 of Keyhigh's points here in the fourth quarter.
Connor Putz back out on top here now to Corey. Corey right side swings it to Wiskus in the lane. Ashline now on the left block, feeds it back to Hansel. Pump fakes, able to step right by Deibert, lays it up and in. Deibert realized, I don't have the muscle to go up against Hansel.
I don't have the muscle, I don't have the height, and he just kind of let him go.
So a 4-point lead for Edco as Deibert brings it right side, steps into a 3. Got it from the right side. So Deibert between the wing and the top of the key on the right side puts the Hawks back within 1. Connor Putz to Corey, left side, Wiskus, deep left corner for 3, got it! Wiskus, now that wrist is A-okay. It's the guide hand anyway, and they lead by 4.
Well, Wiskus says, I can get in on this shooting party too. Drains a 3 from deep in the corner.
So back offensively now is Keyhigh. Back over left side to Weber. Weber to Deibert as we approach the 5-minute mark here in the fourth quarter. Deibert goes to left side to Coda. Coda back out on top to Weber at the free throw line. Coda drives baseline, pump fakes, leans into Wiskus. The shot blocked by Wiskus. Coda the rebound, then fouled on the putback attempt. Coda, an undersized at a guard. And again, I think 5'10's a gift for him.
It is. He's not that tall out there, but he plays pretty big. Not afraid to go in deep there.
And he'll get 2 to the free throw line. So, and that time he was able to create that contact.
Yeah, the first shot was blocked clean. The second one, he created that contact first.
Free throw by Coda. It is good. Makes the first as it rolls over the rim. Coda, as far as free throw shooting, and he's making his free throws tonight, as most of the Keyhigh Hawks are. But Coda from the free throw line this year has only been a little over 50%. But that second one swishes right through, and it's 47-45. They're back within a bucket. Connor Putz has it on top, and they'll work it back towards center court circle. Right side now here with, again, Corey Putz on the right wing. He'll bring it over left side to Connor. Connor, left wing area, back out on top to Corey. Corey, left side to Connor. Connor wants to drive baseline, bodied there by Weber, who knocks the ball away, and right back into the hands of Connor Putz. Here's Corey, right side Wiskus, deep right corner for 3. That shot is long. Hansel the rebound, and he's fouled on the putback attempt on the right side. Wiskus, a great look right in front of us in the near corner. And Kieran Hansel gets the offensive rebound to the free throw line for 2.
Well, that was a great rebound coming off a long shot, and Kieran Hansel just got his hands on that thing and went up strong. He had an arm from a key defender on both sides, so he wasn't going to get the shot off, but he is going to get rewarded with some free throws.
The Vikings have gotten quality minutes off their bench tonight with Landon Carter hitting a 3. Kieran Hansel, the free throw off the back of the rim. He'll get another opportunity, but he has scored a couple of baskets for them. Reams checks out. Back into the ball game for Keyhigh will be, once again, Kelch. So, a 2-point lead for Edco. They'll try to make it 3. Vikings look to grab control, but Keyhigh hanging around. Second free throw good, 1 of 2. 48-45, Edco in the lead. The difference in the second half is Edco's 8-0 run to start the half.
Yeah, that was huge to get them back in this ballgame.
Weber has it in the offensive end. Goes right side now to Couch. Couch left side back over to Coda. Coda left side for 3. Got it again. Coda flat out feeling it. And we're tied at 48. So here back in the offensive end is Connor Putz. 4 minutes left here in the fourth. Wiskus thought about the 3. Brings it back out on top here. Left side to Corey Putz. Ashline drives baseline. Feeds it back to Connor Putz. Little 8-foot runner leaves it short. Ashline the rebound. Muscles his way up. But the putback is blocked by Aranke. Hansel the rebound. His putback up and in from the left side. It's a battle down low. And the Hawks lead 50-48. They earned that one.
I have no idea how Kieran Hansel got that up through all those arms. But nice follow on that offensive second chance opportunity.
Wapsie Valley has defeated Turkey Valley tonight, 65-35, the final score. Meanwhile, the Vikings in a battle here with 3:30 to go, but Connor Putz steals it away from Coda. Connor Putz pulls up, little 8-footer right side, rolls up the back of the rim. Corey the rebound, back to Connor, and they'll bring it left side to Wiskus. Deep left corner, Corey Putz, left side for 3 off the front of the rim, no good. Ashline, I believe, has the rebound knocked away by Ranke right below us. Out of bounds, and it stays down here with the Vikings.
A couple great looks there by the Vikings. Again, getting in those offensive rebounds and second chance opportunities.
So timeout taken here by Edco. 3:15 left in the fourth. They lead by 2. Let's take this break.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards, and they offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com. And you can even set up a free web store for your fundraiser. Make sure to check out the selection of Bulldog Spirit Wear and Iowa-themed items at the Monona location. Epic Wear, located in downtown Monona and Waukon. Call 563-539-2300 to place your order today.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Lloyd Kelchin Grain in Edgewood, James Rochford and Brandon Mather, agents for Community Insurance of Iowa in Edgewood, Welterlin Motors in Edgewood, Gateway Appliance in Manchester, Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, and Arlington, member FDIC, Clayton County Recycling of Monona, Culligan Water Conditioning of Elkader, Quillen's Quality Food serving Northeast Iowa, Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah, and by Bacon Concrete in Postville. Edco leads 50-48, 3:15 to go in our fourth quarter. It is the Vikings with possession. So right now, possession being contested on both ends of the court.
Both ends of the court, and it's going to become maybe down to who has the ball last.
Inbounds, Rowcliffe catches it off the right block. Baseline, 6-foot shot, no good. Rowcliffe skies in for the rebound, but cannot hang on to it. Ashline saves it to Wiskus. Vikings maintain possession. Back out on top here as we approach the 3-minute mark in our fourth quarter. And you see Connor Putz directing the show from on top. Right side now to Rowcliffe. Rowcliffe looking in the baseline area. Nothing doing there, so back out on top to Connor Putz. Left side to Corey. Corey on the left wing. Baseline to Ashline. Ashline to Connor. Connor left elbow. Right side to Wiskus. Deep right corner for 3. It's off the back of the rim. Ashline another putback in midair. Banks it up and in. He's done that 4 times now. And the Vikings lead by 4.
Well, he's been effective up above the rim. He's just not going to bring it down to the ground anymore.
Deibert back across the timeline. Drives into the lane. Has the ball stripped out of there. Picked out of there by Corey Putz. Vikings converging on the inside on the drive by Deibert. Vikings back into the offensive end. Wiskus back out on top here now to Corey Putz. 4-point lead for Edco. Connor has it right side offensively. Connor goes back left side here to Corey. Spreading out Keyhigh a little bit. And here is Connor Putz at the free throw line. Wide open down low as Ashline scores the basket from the left side. Ashline very much involved. The Vikings equal their biggest lead of the night with 2 minutes to go.
He took that outside defender on that bottom of the 2-3 zone and just held him off and got that nice little dump pass. Nice assist for the Vikings.
Deibert to the elbow area, right side with Weber. Weber brings it on top. Kelch left side open for another 3. Airballed it. Left it short. Kelch has been so good tonight from the outside. Coda. But the ball goes out of bounds off the hands of Kelch. So Tyson Coda, took that 3-pointer.
He's been red hot here in the fourth quarter. He's had the bulk of their scoring, and that was a heat check. He's getting a little deep there. He needs to get his feet under him and shoot the ball going towards the basket.
So now the Vikings lead by 6 with possession as Hansel back in for Rowcliffe. And left side it is Corey Putz, and he's hand checked there by Kelch, who just checked into the ball game. So the Hawks continue to be aggressive defensively. At what point do you look to put Edco here, trying to make him make some free throws?
Yeah, I don't know. They may be getting to that point. We're seeing a few subs here and different guys coming in, but they're really hounding the ball. They're playing man-to-man right now.
And on the near sideline, inbounds, they get it. Corey Putz has a lane to the basket. Left-handed layup, misses it. Ashline in mid-flight, tried to tip it up, but he was actually falling away. The shot no good. Weber back offensively. Weber crossover dribble, drives in, muscles up the shot. They're going to call it travel. As he went into that shot, it's called from the backside official. And the turnover gives it back to Edco. The shot was missed anyway.
Yeah, the shot was missed, but the Keyhigh faithful wanted that to be, a foul on the block because there's a lot of contact, but the travel happened first.
And inbounds the Vikings leading by 6. And Reams guarding the inbounds pass there. That was received by Corey Putz. And now Connor in the offensive end, fouled by Coda, who reached in from behind with 1:21 to go here. In our fourth quarter, Vikings lead by 6. So they'll take it there again on that sideline in front of the Edco fans.
And you can see Coach Coda on the sideline saying who they want to foul, who they want to put on the free throw line right now.
Back out on top, Connor Putz, and he is fouled immediately there by Coda, and that puts them into the 1-and-1. There's the bonus. There's the 7th team foul. So Connor Putz, who's a 65% free throw shooter, this is so interesting about the Putz twins, is their numbers kind of similar as far as percentage-wise, almost exact from the free throw line at 65%. 1-and-1. Connor Putz off the back of the rim, no good. Kieran Hansel, the offensive rebound. Feeds it back to Connor Putz, and right back out on top to Corey. And he's pounded there by Coda. Coda was just slapping, trying to make some contact, and he's calling for the foul. Corey Putz to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
That was another huge rebound. Kieran Hansel's had about 3 just monstrous rebounds, and that was right in the middle of the lane, kicked it back out and reset the offense.
And I tell you what, Edco has been so much better on the offensive glass this second half.
Yeah, that had been a point of emphasis there in the locker room discussion.
Free throw by Corey Putz. It rattled in and out. It is no good. And the rebound by Rankin. He's fouled by Hansel. You don't want to do that. Vikings still some fouls to give. But a reach-in foul by Hansel. But Edco gets 2 misses here from the free throw line, and that gives Keyhigh an opportunity down by 6.
A little life there for Keyhigh, down 6, just a 2-possession game right now.
So Deibert back right side to Weber with a minute to go here in the fourth quarter. Deibert has it top of the key, hounded there, goes left side to Coda. Coda wants to drive into the lane. He goes, flips it up with the left hand, middle of the lane, no good. Ranky loses the rebound out of bounds, but they say it was knocked out of bounds by Putz. Coming in, Corey Putz off the right side, stays down here with the Hawks.
And all the Edco Vikings had a pointing. They were all going, that's our ball. Nope, sorry, it went off one of the Vikings.
Weber takes it out of bounds off the right side, inbounds to Deibert, and catching the inbounds pass was Corey Putz. But he stepped out of bounds on the far right corner as he tried to tiptoe along the baseline. And Keyhigh moves a little further to the right side of the baseline to take it out of bounds.
Yeah, he's trying to spread out Edco here and make this a tough inbound.
Inbounds to Deibert. He's open right side for three. Got it. Corey Putz went for the steal, left him open. Deibert hits one just by the S. And it's a 3-point lead, and now fouled is Ashline. So Ashline fouled with 43 seconds to go here in the fourth. If you're talking about free throw shooters, Ashline is the best for the Vikings.
Yeah.
He is nearly 80% this year.
He's been very consistent for him at the free throw line, and he's got a front end of a 1-and-1 here.
So, again, a 3-point lead for Edco. It's a one-possession game. Free throw by Ashline. It is good. Ashline is their leading scorer. He has been the bulk of the offense this second half.
He has been huge. He had 2 points in the first half. He has been the share of the offense here in the second half, the Lions' share for sure.
55-51. Second free throw being eyed by Ashline. Second free throw on its way. It is good. You expected him to make them both, and he did. 5-point lead here with 40 seconds to go. Weber in the offensive end, right side, double team. They go to Coda. Nope, it's intercepted. Pass right to Hansel. They feed it back there to Corey Putz with 30 seconds to go. Corey Putz gets it ahead to Wiskus. Back to Ashline. Ashline holds the basketball, waits for somebody to come foul him, and Reinke does just that. Ashline to the free throw line for now 2.
Yeah, now we're shooting 2, and again, the guy you want at the free throw line shooting, your leading free throw shooter, your leading scorer tonight, your leading scorer throughout the season, he's the guy you want taking these shots.
MFL Marmac leads 54-48. With 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter there. Meanwhile, Edco now leads by 6 as Ashline, and we'll get his point total in the second half here in just a bit, but it's 57-51 on 3 free throws made in a row by Ashline.
Yeah, just shooting lights out here in the second half.
Second free throw, it is good. They lead by 7. Biggest lead of the night for the Vikings.
And 19 points in the second half for
And
Ashline.
losing the basketball is Deibert, and he's fouled as he's actually pushed right in front of us.
Right.
Almost ended up on our table up here on the stage.
Well,
and Corey Putz called for the aggressive foul with 25 seconds to
Edco
go.
has fouls to give, but I don't think they want to give them right in that situation, but they're going to continue to be aggressive here.
And full court pressure. They try to go to Deibert. It is overthrown. Weber thought Deibert was going one way. He went the other, and it's picked up by Edco. 20 seconds to go, and Ashline is fouled again with 18.8 seconds to go. So the Vikings trailed by 4 at the half and only scored 18 points. They have put up 40 here this second half.
Yeah, they've really poured it on, and I think that first half was really an eye-opener for them, a little wake-up call. They came to play in the second half.
Ashline's free throw, it is good. So Ashline money from the line. Substitution, Reinke checks out. They'll bring Couch in, gives him another 3-point shooter. But now it's an 8-point lead, so it's a 3-possession game and only 18.8 seconds to go. If you're Edco, do not foul. Ashline. Second free throw on its way there. It's off the back of the rim, and the rebound pulled down there by Weber. Back into the offensive end to Coda. Coda has it left side. He's going to drive in, take the 2-point layup, and he scores the layup from the left side. And a timeout with 12 seconds to go. We'll keep it right here as Keyhigh takes a timeout with 12 seconds to go, and now down by 6. Good decision by Coda. They're going to give it to me. I'll take the quick score and take a timeout.
Well, and a smart move by the Edco Vikings to let him go. You know, there's not a lot of time left. You're going to give up the basket, yes, but now Keyhigh's going to have to either go for the steal or get the foul. It's already a 2-possession game, and another free throw is going to put it at a 3-possession
So
game.
Keyhigh got this game to where they wanted to. They wanted to have a chance in the fourth quarter, and certainly they had opportunities here in this fourth quarter. Down by 6 with 12 seconds to go. Edco, this is what's nice about having the experienced players you have on this inbounds.
Well, yeah, and we talked about both of these teams being so senior-laden, but the guard play for Edco and even the bigs can handle the ball, so whoever gets that ball in bounds can and hold on to that, get it to who they need to.
By the way, with 40 seconds to go, MFL Marmac now leads 59-56 in the ball game in Monona. Meanwhile, it's a 6-point lead here with 12 seconds to go as the Vikings, the top seed in this district, have been pushed by the number 4 seed Keyhigh.
They have, and you know, Keyhigh had a great game against South Winneshiek. They had a great game here tonight. Take nothing away from the Hawks if they come up a little short.
Wiskus on the inbounds. They're trying to get Ashline free, but instead they go into the corner. It is caught by Corey Putz, and he is fouled. And Coda quickly commits the foul, and that may be it for Tyson Coda. I believe that is foul number 5. Tyson Coda was huge in this ball game tonight for the Hawks. We talk about the seniors all the time for Edco, but this is an outstanding group of seniors that Keyhigh has had.
Well, Tyson Coda, we talk about how much Ashline did in the fourth quarter. Tyson Coda scored 14 points in the fourth quarter for the Hawks.
So at the free throw line will be, once again, Putz, Corey, and it's going to be still 2. with 10.9 seconds to go. Into the game is Mathis, by the way, as checking out of the ball game was Coda with those 5 fouls. Free throw on its way there. It's no good. Circled to the right. Well, it's still a 2-possession game. Corey you would think here, just about put this game on ice.
Yeah, put one of these in, make it a 3-possession.
Second free throw, it is good. 1 of 2, 60-53. Inbounds to Deibert. Deibert braces it up the far sideline into the offensive end. He's going to drive, kick it left side to Mathis. Mathis left wing for 3. That shot's off the back of the rim. And the rebound pulled down there by, once again, Edko with the rebound. And why not? It's only fitting. It is the rebound pulled down by Ashline, and the game comes to an end. The Vikings, the top seed in this district, pushed. They trailed Keyhigh by 4 at the half, but they used an 8-0 run to start the second half to grab the lead. Keyhigh hung around, and the Vikings closed the deal late. It is Edco, and here's a district final rematch with Wapsie Valley coming up on Tuesday night. Wapsie Valley advanced with a 65-35 victory. Edco advancing with a 60-53 victory tonight. Again, Wapsie beat Turkey Valley 65-35, 60-53 your final score here. With the win, the Vikings 20-3. Keyhigh, a great effort. They close the season 12-12. We'll take a break. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews. Your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to Viking Tournament Basketball from KCTN Sports.
Wilkie's in Elkader is Iowa's oldest family-owned grocery store. You'll find Wilkie's 2 blocks south of the Keystone Bridge in historic downtown Elkader. Stop in and enroll for a Wilkie's reward card and receive points every time you shop. Then log on to their website at wilkiesgrocery.com to view the weekly specials, check out your reward points, make out a shopping list, and more. Wilkie's in Elkader, open Monday through Saturday from 8 a.m. till 8 p.m.
You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family Life Insurance Company can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain their quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Contact Julie Depke, agent at 205 South Main Street in Elkader, or call 563-245-2366 today. American Family Life Insurance Company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Broadband is more important and versatile than ever, and you no longer need a home phone to utilize Neat's fiber broadband service. Freedom plans are now available to all subscribers on Neat's fiber network in and around Farmersburg, Luena, Monona, Postville, and St. Olaf. With speeds up to 250 meg, Neat's managed Wi-Fi is also included at no additional cost. Call today for more information on Neat's new Freedom plans and enjoy reliable, super-fast broadband internet service from Neat. Call us at 539-2122 today to discuss which Freedom plan is best for you. Neat, connecting you now.
Looking for a checking account with no monthly requirements or service charge? People's State Bank's new redesigned People's Checking Account is just what you're looking for. The account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, bill pay, and much more at no cost to you. You heard that right. No cost to you. We're your local community bank, ready to serve you. Stop into one of our 20 convenient locations to open a People's Checking Account. People's State Bank. Member FDIC.
Winter high school sports season has begun. Dr. Mark Foey, Dr. Jessica Wilkie, Dr. Courtney Wicken, and the staff of Family Dentistry Associates in Monona encourage you to support your local high school basketball and wrestling teams. Family Dentistry Associates of Monona, 539-4651, where health-changing smiles are created.
Soul's Perk Central Coffee House and Cafe in Guttenberg is now open. Perk Central has an extensive coffee and tea menu, full-service cafe serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a full bar lineup too. Perk Central joins the Green Acre Country Market and Liquor Store at 7 Gerda Street in beautiful downtown Guttenberg. Perk Central and the Green Acre share the same entrance and hours. Open 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. You can eat, drink, and shop at Sode's.
Viking Tournament Basketball is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, and New Vienna. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gifts, and more in Edgewood. Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point. Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at guttenberghospital.org. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Car Auto Group, and by Furniture Showcase in Old Wine. Welcome back once again to Edgewood. A tough ball game tonight, and it is Edco victorious by a final score of 60-53 as they defeat Keyhigh here in this district semifinal. And again, it is Edco and Wapsie Valley. They met, 4 years ago in a district final, 2 years ago in a sub-state final, so every other year they're on a collision course to meet in the postseason. It'll be a district final at Starmont coming up on Tuesday night at 7 o'clock. Let's go through the individual totals, and let's start for the Vikings.
Yeah, the Vikings were led tonight by Mason Ashline with 22 points, 15 points for Jack Wiskus, 11 points for Kieran Hansel off the bench, 4 points for Connor Putz, 3 points for Corey Putz, 3 points for Landon Carter, 2 points for Weston Rowcliffe. So they finished with 60 points tonight. They shot 40%. Remember, they only shot 27% in the first half. So 40% tonight. They were 4 of 17 behind the arc, 24%, 12 of 22 from the free throw line, 55%. But that last quarter, they were 8 of 14 from the free throw line. And the stat that jumped out at me, they didn't turn the ball over in the fourth quarter. They took care of that basketball.
And getting the ball down low and then finishing. I mean, the first half, there were some drives in the lane they did not finish, but they really worked to get it down low. And obviously, Mason Ashline had a number of finishes down there, some offensive rebound putbacks that helped kind of spur them.
Yeah, that was just great work by the bigs. And even the guards getting down low and getting those layups or getting those dishes was huge.
All right, for the Hawks, it's certainly their best first half of the year, especially defensively. And it's a team that's undersized, by the way. And that ended up in the second half, the Vikings using the size to their advantage. Let's go through their totals.
They were led by senior Tyson Cota with 21 points. Dalton Deibert, another senior, he had 16. 6 points for Chance Kelsch. 5 points for Damon Weber, 3 points for Jonah Reinke, 2 points for Landon Reams, 53 points for the Hawks tonight. They shot 45%, so a great night offensively. 9 of 18 behind the arc, 50% behind the three-point line, 9 of 22 inside the arc, 41%, and 8 of 9 from the free throw line, 89%. So again, shooting-wise, the Hawks do what they do best, to shoot the ball. They had 20 turnovers, so the defense of Edco finally caught up with them. A lot of turnovers.
And most of that and coming in the second half. I think that was the situation as well there as it took place in the second half. And that was that stretch of the third quarter is really the difference of this ball game. Edco starts the second half on an 8-0 run. You're down by 4, suddenly you lead by 4, and then it's Keyhigh playing catch-up the rest of the way.
Yeah, and I think that was the difference. That first half, we kept talking about Edco trying to play from behind, trying to get back into it. Well, as soon as they made that run in the third quarter, now it's Keyhigh playing from behind, trying to get back into it. And they did a lot. I mean, they hit some outside shots. They, drove to the basket, tried to get fouls. They did everything they could to get back in this ball game.
Yeah, certainly a great effort. And, again, they had a good game plan coming into this ball game tonight. I think that's the important part.
Excellent.
All right, we'll take a break. When we return, we'll talk once again with the coaches from tonight's ball game. From Keyhigh and also from, once again, Edco, we'll talk with Keyhigh coach Jeff Cota, Edco coach Justin Olin. When our postgame show continues, you're listening to Edco Tournament Basketball from KCTN Sports.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student-athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. We get people driving to our dealerships from many different towns, counties, even states, to make Browns their hometown dealer. We have 4 convenient locations in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, and Victory Ford in Dyersville. Check us out online at 4browns.com.
Hey, sports fans, take a time out and call Garms Financial Services. Their team of agents can show you how to save money on all your insurance needs with Grinnell Mutual. Whether you need auto, home, farm, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services has you covered. You'll also receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Call Brian Bugenhagen, Cheryl Wagner, Emily Bazin, or Kayla Olson today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services in Elkader, your trusted choice agency. Welcome back once again to Edgewood. Post-game show continues. We're joined by Key High boys basketball coach Jeff Cota. Coach, first off here, you guys had a great game plan coming into this ball game here, and this is exactly what you guys wanted, a chance in this ball game late.
Yep, that's all we could ask for. We knew we were up against a very good team tonight. We knew they like to run. We kind of mix and match all season based on who we were playing against. Typically, we like to run too. We didn't feel real confident running with these guys. Wanted to try to keep it as much of a half-court game as possible. Go mostly zone. I actually intended on playing a little more man than I did. It just worked out that until late there, our zone was working pretty good. They really got it inside well and got some nice looks late and rebounded well.
You know, I think the difference in this ball game is probably that stretch in the third quarter. Edco goes on that 8-0 run, down by 4 to up by 4.
Yep. And I told the kids at halftime, you know, the first half of this third quarter is very important, you know, to come out. I kind of preached it the whole game. We broke it down in segments, you know, half a quarter at a time. And we were staying with them the whole time. I believe we led at halftime.
Yeah.
By 4, like you said. And, yeah, they had that big run to start the quarter. Called timeout, tried to calm them down. Recovered, got back in, but just couldn't get back over the hump.
I think you love how your team responded. I mean, because all of a sudden you're down by 4. You know, things have kind of switched a little bit there, but you guys kept on grinding away.
Absolutely. I couldn't be prouder of how the kids competed tonight. They gave it all they had.
All right, let's talk about offensively. Tyson Cota had 21 points, 14 of them coming in the fourth quarter. And, of course, Deibert, your leading scorer, had 16 as your guards led you tonight.
Yeah, that's usually where our scoring comes from. They did a good job trying to take Deibert away. Tyson stepped up in the fourth quarter, hit some big shots for us. He knocked down his free throws tonight. And I wish I could get him to play like that earlier. It just seems like adrenaline takes over with him. And, you know, he plays like he did. He did that in our first round game with Southwind, too. I think he had 21 points and all, but like 2 or 4 of them were in the second half.
Sure. So just certain times you needed to. And obviously Deibert found his way to 16 points with so much attention being paid to him, your leading scorer.
He played great. I mean, they were hounding him the whole night. You know, 2 guys on him a lot of the time as he's handling the ball. And he limited the turnovers. You know, as a team, we had probably 5 or 6 where we got a little out of control and some sloppy turnovers. But for the most part, with the pressure these guys bring, we did a pretty good job, and most of that's credit to Deibert.
And especially when we talked about those 2 guys scoring-wise, but the job that your bigs did down low, I think, you know, and we say bigs because I know you're primarily guard-oriented there, but undersized there. But the way you guys rebounded, and I know they had a couple of offensive putbacks in the second half, but the rest of those guys really dug in down low defensively.
Jonah Rinke works hard inside. He takes pride in his rebounding. I think coming into tonight, he needed 2 rebounds, which I'm sure he got plenty more than that to break the single season record at Key High. He's just relentless on the boards. It's hard to outwork him. 6'3" is about as big as we get with him there, you know. And then Damon Weber at 5'10". It's hard to find anyone that's going to outwork him. He just keeps at you and keeps at you on the boards. And like you said, they just had outstanding position, Edco did there late in the game and got some nice offensive putbacks, and right. That really killed us.
Obviously, a big group of seniors. I mean, that I know you just had a chance to talk to.
Yeah, it's hard to say goodbye to them. Started working with that group of, I think, 12 kids when they were in 4th grade. And all but their freshman year, I had coached them at some level, whether it was just regular season or in tournaments, through tonight. And yeah, we got 7 of them left. and it'll be tough to replace those guys.
Yeah, obviously, they've set the kind of the bar here. As you guys had a winning season, need some young kids to step up. All right, Coach Ben there, by the way. Ben, I understand what you're feeling there, so good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us.
You bet.
Key High basketball coach Jeff Cota, a great effort tonight by the Hawks. They come up short in this district semifinal, 60-53. We'll take a break. When we return, our postgame show continues here from Edgewood. We'll talk with Edco basketball coach Justin Olin. When our postgame show continues, you're listening to Tournament Basketball from Key City and Sports. TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. Not ready for a new ATV or UTV? TNT Power Sports has a nice selection of clean used units available. Contact Brian, Master Certified Technician, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase, or to schedule service work to keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play. Call 563-245-1100 or stop in and visit with Brian or Tracy at TNT Power Sports, north of Elkader on Highway 13 today. Welcome back once again to Edgewood. Thrilling district semifinal win, and it is Edco victorious by a final score of 61-53. So we continue our post-game show. We're joined by Edco basketball coach Justin Oland. And Coach, I know you expected a tough battle in this ball game tonight in this district semifinal, and certainly a tough half for you guys, only 18 points in the first half.
Yes, and I mean, it's one of those things where give credit to Key High. I thought they did a nice job of really kind of clogging up that lane, making our post touches tough, and then we kind of, we're kind of like, what's not going to fit there? I thought we got a little hesitant, and we settled on some things that, a lot of good looks that were halfway down, popped out, and that's, I told the guys, you got to keep shooting those looks, but let's continue getting the touches we need to get, and, defensively, I mean, besides those 4 little runouts there where we gave up that 4-on-1 and didn't score, and they get a 2 going back, that was a 4-point swing. And then giving out that run out, coming back right at the end of the half to put them up 4, I mean, holding them to 18 points was exactly what we wanted to do, defensively. So I said, hey, guys, our defense is right where it's at. We just got to manufacture the points better, and I thought the kids did a great job of adjusting, getting the ball. We got more aggressive, attacked a lot better. And found the guys we needed to find to get us going.
Yeah, and I think, again, a senior-dominated team, you knew they wouldn't be rattled by that situation there, but you got the ball down low, and Mason Ashline scores 20. It was 22 points in the second half, had some offensive rebounds there. The big thing is, though, you got the ball down low.
Yeah, and then it opened up our shooters even better. It just sets the tone and the tempo and the rhythm of the offense so much better. I thought Kieran Hansel stepped in and played really well, kind of kept us afloat there when we were kind of struggling offensively with some big boards, some, key putbacks, some great defensive plays around on our press to get some easy looks for us, and just a great team win. I can go through each kid on our team and point out great things that they did tonight. It was, we knew it was going to be a battle.
Well, right. Kieran Hansen had 11 points off the bench. Even Landon Carter, that three-pointer he hit during that spurt in the third quarter, it was a big shot as well. And Jack Wiskus, I mean, a lot of confidence shooting. That left wrist looks okay. He had 15.
Yeah, and, I think he kind of jammed that thumb. He hit it into the floor, so that'll be something we'll take care of. But, yeah, I mean, he's a kid that ultra confident in his ability to do things, and I thought he really asserted himself well. I think he mixed it up much better than he has been, getting to the hoop, becoming multi-dimensional instead of just the shooter. But when he got those open looks, they were huge, and he knocks them down for us. So
the Puts twins, and I know that they certainly would have loved to have finished better, but the bottom line is you had no turnovers in the second half there, and the way they handled things, got into the paint there in the second half in particular, but what they do defensively for you too.
They, like I said, we call them Crash and Eddie. They just work so well together. They just know what the other one's thinking. And if you watch them, they're just constantly talking to each other, whether it's true in the other one's butt or talking out how they're going to defend, what they're getting. And they take care of so many things out on the court, and then they're relaying that information to other guys. They just do such a phenomenal job of, working together and then getting everybody else to buy in. They kind of, how they go is how we go. When they're getting it rolling, man, we can really get it rolling. So, I mean, it's just great effort by the entire team.
All right, now, Wapsie Valley. They're victorious tonight, 65-35 over Turkey Valley. Everybody's been talking about, MFL, Edco and Wapsie, they're on the collision course there, and both teams had to work hard to get there. What do you know about Wapsie?
They're going to be probably the biggest team we faced across the board. Pretty athletic. They're good. They're a pretty good mix. it's going to be a totally different type of game where Keyhi likes to play up tempo. Wapsi's going to want to grind it out and beat that ball inside and let Gunnar Meyer try to, use his athleticism to create and get there. They got a couple guys that can knock shots down. They'll change defenses up a lot. So I mean, it'll be a war. It'll be a battle, and we knew it was going to be. We scrimmaged over Christmas, and it was a war then, and stuff like that. So it's going to be, it's anybody's ball game. It's going to be a lot of fun, and we just always value the opportunity to get play one more time.
Yep, right, exactly. And I know you'll bring the defensive effort there, and you got to be good enough certainly offensively. And this is becoming kind of an annual matchup we're kind of looking forward to now.
Yeah, it really is. It's just always tough teams, always gritty, and trying to impose their will on the other one, and whoever does it better gets the win.
All right, Coach, we'll talk to you before that ball game on Tuesday night. Good win for you guys tonight.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming, as always, you guys.
You betcha. We'll see you. Once again, MFL Marmac was victorious tonight. We'll get you an MFL Marmac wrestling update, too. That just came in. Edco victorious tonight, 60-53 over Keyhi. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll wrap things up here and once again get you set up the stage for the rest of the week. One more night to go this week. It's been a crazy week of tournament time, but enjoyable. That and more when our post-game show continues after this.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Hi, I'm Megan Kregel, a dairy farmer in Clayton County. As our local student athletes take the field or court this year, the ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up is in the real meat and real dairy foods grown right here in Iowa. Livestock farmers like me are proud to raise high-quality proteins that support health, energy, and performance. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
Find the perfect gift for birthdays, weddings, and anniversaries at Clayton Drug in Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner. Each store is unique in its own character and design, but all have gift items that would be the perfect gift. Clayton Drug is proud to carry many name brand lines such as Mud Pie, Young Living Oils, Greenleaf Candles, Melissa and Doug Educational Toys and Gifts, CJ Gibson, and many more. Check our Facebook page for shopping specials available at each location. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to service all in between.
Welcome back once again here to Edgewood. Our final score, 60-53. It is Edco victorious in this district semifinal tonight here on KCTN. And Wapsie Valley advancing over Turkey Valley 65-35. MFL Marmac victorious. They'll face Monticello now as MFL Marmac victorious tonight against North Fayette Valley in a hard-fought ball game there. 61-56, the final score in Monona. Meanwhile, let's get you up to date on the MFL Marmac wrestlers. Bryce Radeloff actually got pinned at 138 in the first match. Tristan Kane got pinned. Gabe McGee won by pin to advance to the quarterfinals. Carter Decker won by unanimous decision 12-0 at 160 to advance. Cashton Mathis got pinned at 121. Meanwhile, in the consolation, Bryce Radeloff, Tristan Kane, and Cashton Mathis dropped their second round matches in the consolation, so their season comes to an end there at, once again, state wrestling. But into the quarterfinals, it's Gabe McGee and Carter Decker. Gabe McGee at 152, Carter Decker at 160. Meanwhile, for the rest of the week, tomorrow night, let's head to Denver. MFL Marmac at Denver. We'll have updates on the Central at East Buchanan ball game. Chalk Talk tomorrow night at 6:30. Game time is at 7. Looking forward to that regional semifinal in 2A.
Yeah, a couple of big ball games. Both of those are big ball games. We'll be following both of them, but we're going to be in Denver with MFL Marmac girls, and they had a huge win against Sumner Fredericksburg. They got a big test in front of them, number 2 Denver, tomorrow night in Denver.
Central girls at number 14 Nashua Plainfield tomorrow night. Also now, our boys tournament coverage continues Tuesday night as we'll bring you the game from Starmont as it is Edco and Wapsie Valley. Chalk Talk at 6:30. Game time is at 7 o'clock. We'll bring you that game on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed as well on KCTN.com as well as on our KCTN YouTube channel. So Wednesday night, hopefully a regional final for the girls.
Yeah, we're hoping, we've got a couple of local teams still in it. Good luck to them tomorrow night, and hope to see you guys next Wednesday. Hopefully you have a choice.
So district semifinal result here tonight. It is Edco 60, Key High 53 in an entertaining ball game tonight in Edgewood. For Coach Aaron Hammond, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks to Dakota Hammond for running our camera tonight. Also thanks to Zach Soto for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's ball game, highlight scores, and more, go to KCTN.com, click in the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
Gardavillo Auto and Tire is a full automotive service shop that offers tire sales and repairs. We have 24-hour gas and diesel pumps where you can pay at the pump, a tire truck and mobile service vehicle for roadside and on-the-farm assistance, and a semi-wrecker so no rig is too big. Check out our current tire rebates by stopping into Gardavillo Auto and Tire or call 563-964-2005. That's 563-964-2005.